Stream. What is going on, my wonderful people? Thank you so much for coming back. Tonight we're jumping back into the world of Forgotten Quest. Very excited. Very excited. As you can see from the side of the screen, or I guess not, at least on my end it did. We took a lot of damage last time. Yeah, so if you want to support the channel, you can go ahead and donate. If you can't donate, that's fine. Just tell a friend. Keep coming back every single video that we have, and just let us know that you are a bueno person. And we're gonna jump into this. I'm excited. I'm tired. It's been a long day at work, but let's go ahead and get into it. Yeah, let's roll that intro. That's fun.
Kind of did the same thing.
Alright. While I eat this ice cream, I'm going to have the camera off. Alright.
Oh, you got your camera on.
Wait a minute. I'm trying to get stuff done.
Super decent. It's been a day, guys. I'm telling you.
It's been a stupid day.
Yeah.
All right. I am ready to go. I'm ready to get this thing going. I am ready to go.
I would just like to point out that this thing came with a note letting me know how much money I'm going to have to spend this year. Since it's the 25th anniversary of Pokemon.
Oh no!
Apparently they're doing these collector bundles every month. So thanks, Pokemon.
Ah, yes, of course.
You gotta take your money, Pokemon.
Give me all your cash, my friend. Your wallet will thank me again.
Alright. So.
Oh yeah. This is not a 6-piece Pokemon. These are for your giant card that you're supposed to collect.
Oh, jeez. You need to start collecting those cards.
Apparently. I just thought it was nice. Original Pikachu.
Okay.
Kayla is very upset that she has to spend money on stuff.
And they just keep releasing more.
Are we ready to start?
Yes,
We are.
ready.
I don't know.
I've been ready since yesterday.
The day before time.
You guys are so crazy.
Alright. Mr. DM, take it away whenever you're ready.
Alrighty, well. It's not really a retcon, but it's just a hair, like maybe like 5 minutes retcon. Milo is not awake yet, but everything that has happened did happen.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I think last time I left it off with him waking up.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll end it with Serena, you can't really see anything, covered in oil. Milo is unconscious, slowly being put back together. And Kanan, you have already got back into your body, and you can hear about 6 or 7 horses kind of riding up the street towards you guys.
Okay. How far away are these horses?
They're approaching pretty quick.
Okay.
They're coming from the other side of the big circle of caravans.
Okay. I'm gonna try to message Sinri and see if maybe she can answer that way. Because they're gone at this point, right?
Yeah, I can already tell you that her corporeal form is not available, which is actually the message that you get. It's like a voicemail almost, but it's like, I'm sorry, but the person you are trying to reach right now does not currently exist on the same plane as you.
Oh my
Please
god.
try again whenever they have signal.
Oh, so I walk over to Milo, as he's coming to, and is he back together at this point?
Yeah, he's got 10 health and he's still reviving from it.
Okay. I'm going to put him on Synth's back. And I'm gonna try to find Sven. See where that boy went.
That boy. Well, at just kind of a passing glance, you don't really see anybody. All of the people that were part of the caravan that are still alive or there are kind of circled in the middle.
Okay.
It's still the middle of the night. And you can see you can see Sven, and he's kind of near the back, closer to the herd of horses coming.
Okay. I'm gonna tell Synth to keep an eye on Milo, and I'm gonna make my way
Downtown.
Is Gerald still by the caravan?
Yeah, he's face down in a pile of dirt and blood.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go to him, and I'm gonna flip him over onto his back, and see if he's even alive or not.
He's just about on the brink of death, but he's still breathing.
Okay.
It's like if Ruffner would have maybe did one more slam, he would have been dead.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on him again.
Uses all spell slots on him. The same thing that kind of happened in the beginning happens again, where it looks like a hand goes into his chest and kind of lifts him up, and it heals his wounds, and it brings him back to consciousness. But he's still kind of dazed, and he's like, oh my god, what happened?
From the looks of things, you got your head beat in pretty hard. I thank you for coming back, though, and helping. You didn't have to, but it seems we have a different threat besides the elves at this point. We have another elf named Rothmere, and he's the one who attacked you. And it seems possibly your friends are on their way. I don't know, but you're you should be all healed at this point. So.
Oh, I sent for a message to Roger, but I think that's them. And he kind of like gestures over to like the herd of forces coming, and you can kind of see, even though it's dark, there's kind of a beam of light. It's not like a super bright one, but you can like see it clearly, and it's Roger and his armor that's been repaired, and he's leading the other three on horses.
Or they're pretty close though, like they're pretty much right there.
Yeah, they actually enter the ring, like the circle.
Okay.
Sven's just kind of standing there, but Roger kind of like puts his hand on his shoulder and walks past him, walks up to you. He goes, "What is everyone okay?"
For the most part, yeah. Milo got severed in half, but he's somehow being put back together. But we lost Scenery.
What was that power that was emanating from here?
Would I know that it was me, or would I know that was it Rothmere?
Well, either one probably would work.
Okay. This elf creature showed up and came after Scenery. That's probably what you felt. I tried to fight him, but at the end of it, she decided she was going to go with him to protect us.
Well, if she just had to offer herself up to that thing to stop it, then you guys should have tried that sooner, because that thing probably could have killed all of us. And he kind of like kneels down next to Milo's body.
Oh, I thought I put Milo on top of Sin.
Oh, yes. He stands there next to Milo's body. And he kind of reaches out a hand. He's like, "Do you mind?"
Go ahead.
And his aura, while yours is like really bright and like whitish gold, his is like dirty gold. Like, yeah, like almost pea colored. His aura kind of comes out like really brash and grabs Milo by the arm and kind of like shakes him a little bit, and that brings you back to consciousness and gives you full health.
Oh, nice.
And then it goes back into him.
Well, yeah, let me heal myself.
Falls off the wolf. Oh yeah.
That's so good.
So now I'm conscious now.
Yes.
And so I just like I look over and like, what happened?
Your face happened.
Rothmere got Scenery.
Hold on a second.
No.
I don't think I wrap my head around that. I did have a bad case of getting cut in half.
Itis.
But what do you mean, Rothmere? How did Rothmere get Scenery?
She passed out in the woods. Next thing I know, I'm out of my body, and I see you in half with his hand up your body. And I told Synth to take Scenery and run. And I went to go fight Rothmere, but Scenery decided to come back. And she sacrificed herself. I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. That's
So,
terrible.
what?
Hey, Apple. Hey, Apple. Hey, Apple.
Dang it. What happened to you guys getting as far away as possible while I was distracting
You
stupid?
you died. He snapped you in half and then used your body to contact us.
And you came back? That's of course he killed me. That was the whole plan.
Oh my god.
That wasn't the
Milo.
plan for you to die.
I knew that something was gonna happen.
No, you
And
didn't.
I came back because personal reasons.
I loved her, dang it.
I get that. Sorry. So let's forget that because can't change anything. Do we have a plan? Do we have an idea of where she's at?
She's not here according to her message.
Yeah, makes sense.
You choose what you want to do. I'm not moving forward with anything until I bring her back.
I mean,
And,
obviously, obviously, I will be wanting to save her too. I mean, that was my whole point of what I did. So I don't want to make that sacrifice in vain because that really hurt. I don't know if you've ever been chopped in half, but it doesn't feel pleasant.
Well,
And,
you didn't
as,
feel
as you're
You
saying
didn't
this,
feel
the like it's you don't notice this, but Kanan, you definitely do. You can see kind of like black veins coming up, and it looks like they're spreading from the back of his neck, and one of them goes up across his face like a scar, and it goes through his eye, and his eye turns entirely black.
Milo's does?
Yes.
I say, Milo, can you see me?
Yeah.
One of your eyes just went completely black.
Can I see him fine or?
Yeah, you can see him fine.
Okay.
Actually, do a perception for me.
What was that?
A 16.
Me making noises.
You can see him just fine, but you like try to focus in on him almost, and then everything kind of fades out and becomes inky, and you can see
one side or just or both.
it's kind of like sharing your vision.
Okay.
You can see Rothmere dragging Sinri to like this like oil field almost, and then it like comes back to normal vision. Dragging respectfully, of course.
That's his betrothed. He ain't gonna do nothing harm to her.
Well, I don't know what I'm seeing. I just had a vision of Rothmere dragging Senri through an looked like an oil field of some sort. But is my, do I notice any change, or is it completely like just aesthetic at the moment?
That's aesthetic at the moment.
Okay. And I say, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's a side effect of being killed and then being brought back. However, I was brought back. I don't know.
Possibly. Because Rothmir's the one who brought you back.
Oh, how noble of him. I guess I should thank him for murdering me.
Totally thankful for that.
I will tell you. Um, I mean, I guess not that it means much, but before he obviously killed me because I pissed him off, which of course you know it was pretty funny seeing him be pissed off because that guy definitely works on fear, and he was upset that he couldn't. I guess it didn't affect me, and so he resorted to killing me because he asked me where your guys' location was, and I told him that I wasn't going to tell him that. And then when he asked me to message you guys or he would kill me, I chose death, obviously, because I wasn't going to. My plan was that I thought you guys were gonna just flee and just keep running, or you're miles and miles and miles away. Obviously, that didn't happen because I guess he used me as a puppet, which uh, that's weird. One, two, gross. But something that we'll have words. Um, but I just want to let you know that I wasn't that I tried uh with what little power that I had to keep him from getting Senri,
I know.
and I'm sorry that it failed.
No, that's not your fault.
If I wouldn't have been, maybe if I would have, I don't know, been more able to fight, or maybe I could have done something else
I don't think so.
instead of.
I think you did what you were supposed to do. DM, could I open up the map and try to locate her that way?
It's the map. It's the map.
It's
You could, but I will go ahead and just foretell you, he's not in this world right now.
Okay. Then my net.
You don't have a map of any of the other lands yet.
Are the rest of Rage still there?
Yes, Enoch and Angela are talking, and Gerald has kind of walking over to their little group, and Roger is just kind of listening to you guys talk.
I want to turn to Roger real quick and tell him I'm like, I want to. I take it you were the one that healed me.
Well, the rest of the way, there's something in you, I guess would be the best way to put it. But it's inorganic, and it resisted any healing that I was able to put into you.
What do you mean resisted?
It actually started sapping away at some of my power, so I had to stop halfway through. But luckily, your natural regenerative abilities have probably taken over.
Oh, well, weird, but also, thank you. I mean, we've never really actually, I don't think, spoken, but at least directly. But you did this without, without notice, and I will remember this.
Yes.
Roger, is there any way that you know of to jump planes, go to a different world?
Angela would know the most about the situation, but I don't think that she's even figured that out yet herself. Of course, the court wizard, but probably the most help you would be able to get is at the elves. They are on the leading edge of magical, like alchemy.
All right, then we'll proceed with our current mission. Even though I don't like that.
I want to walk over to the other two members of the. What's the other? I can't remember the other guy's name.
Garrett.
Enoch?
What is it?
Enoch?
Enoch. There it is. Yeah, I want to walk over to Enoch and Angela and just kind of tell them like I just woke up, obviously, so I don't know exactly what's going on, but I for what it's worth, I thank you guys for showing up and when you guys did.
Angela kind of looks at you and goes, well, yes, let's just say it not really for your benefit. We had no idea that you guys were here. We just got a surge of power temporarily, and then it was gone.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, hopefully you guys are gonna be, whatever happens, hopefully it goes well for you. And I kind of just walk away, or I start to walk away.
Enoch and Angela both just kind of like look at you guys, not with like malice or anything, but like almost genuine concern, and then go back to talking about the thing that they were talking about beforehand.
Okay. Do we know where Stitch is at?
No, Stitch actually disappeared before
Okay.
Ruthmere showed up.
All right. And there's people still like rallied in the middle.
Yeah, they're kind of getting like stuff back together. They're going to not finish their camp for the rest of the night, and they're just going to keep traveling with all the stuff that they still do have and the people they still do have.
That sounds like a plan to me. So
yeah, I go over there to like help however I can.
When he goes over there to help, I want to walk over to Synth and just kind of talk to her and just be like, at the end of the day, it's you, me, and Cindery. And just kind of...
Yeah.
Go ahead.
She seems actually kind of confused, and not like crazy energetic because both you and her are worn out from your Avenger phase.
Mm-hmm.
But she is kind of looking around for Senri.
And I say, she's gone right now, but we're gonna get her back, and then we're gonna get out of this damn world, one way or another. And then I pet her. And then I guess I go and also help everyone else pack up stuff and get ready to move out.
Okay. Roger, like, kind of makes an announcement to everyone. He's like, well, Rage has recovered about as much as we can. Please, Kanan, if we hear anything, we will immediately let you be the first to know. But for the time being, we will retreat to the castle.
I appreciate that. We'll move forward to the Elf Kingdom.
Sad pupper. And they kind of get back on their horses and trot back. And then you guys kind of just help, like, repair the cart. The elves, the two elves that are still there, have kind of taken over the lead spot. But they're much kinder. The two elves that are, everyone's kind of working together to rebuild the craft that was broken. And while that's happening, Sinri.
Yes.
The last thing you saw was kind of like the oil encasing everything, and then the next thing you see is a pretty nice room. The windows are completely like shut, and it looks like it has like metal bars over it.
Of course.
Oh, you know how it is. It's gotta be a situation. And Rothmere is standing in the doorway.
How did you
Only
get
wearing
here?
a loincloth.
Do I squint my eyes? You said, am I on a bed? Is that where I'm at? Or just
You're
the
sitting in
room?
a chair next to the bed.
Am I tied up?
No.
I'm going to get up. And I'm going to get in his face, or maybe his chest, because I'm sure he's way taller than me. I'm going to look up at him. How did you get here?
To this world or to this castle?
Both.
To the world, I don't know. But to the castle, well, I killed its former inhabitants, and now it's mine.
Could you just not kill? If I am to be your betrothed, I don't want to be the wife of a murderer.
Well, they were bandits and ne'er-do-wells. I didn't figure that their lives mattered.
All lives matter. Ugh.
Immediately strike that from the stream. Can't say that. No. But he's still looking down at you. He has his helmet off. And he's like, well, be that as it may, I'm still trying to figure out how I got here as well. What it will take to get things running smoothly for me. And also how this new magic works, because this is not what I'm used to.
Well, don't kill my friends. Because they mean a lot to me. So as long as I have your word not to touch them, we'll make a compromise, I guess.
I think that's very reasonable.
Fine.
And he kind of
What?
turns, like with his back facing you, but he hasn't left the room yet. And he goes, but if they do decide to raid the castle, I can't say that something out there might not kill them. I won't lay a finger on them.
It better not be something that you planted either, because it's still your doing.
Well, there was a few things in this castle that I decided not to kill.
Like?
And he like turns a little bit and snaps his fingers, and like some sparks come off of his armor. And then like down below you can hear like the roar, like a giant roar of a dragon. And he goes, I have nothing to do with that, but I do think it would make for a rather nice guard dog.
You know, you could try to be nice to me sometimes. Just saying.
I am. There's a lot of things that we needed to discuss, actually.
Fine. Talk. And I kind of like walk over to the window and I just like lean against it and look out the window to see his new guard dog.
It's a red dragon. Pretty big. It's kind of laying on the like the edge of the land, but there is a lava moat and a bridge. And there's a pretty good pile of bandits. It looks like just kind of stacked up next to it, and the dragon's just kind of eating them slightly.
It's really gross. So, and I look at him. So, if I wanted to go down there and pet it, because it's your guard dog, is it gonna bite me?
Unlikely, I didn't train the thing.
So, if it does bite me, then what would you do with it?
Probably slice it in half and then take you to one of the clerics in town, but that's not going to happen. I know your wily ways, and hurting yourself shouldn't be a problem here. And he taps the wall, and there's a rune on it that kind of looks like the symbol for pi, and it lights up yellow.
What's this supposed to do?
Prevents major bodily harm to anybody in the room. Safety precaution for me. Not that I think you'd hurt me, but so you don't hurt yourself.
I'm not that smart. Don't give me that much credit. So, what else do you want to talk about?
Well, I feel as if this new world, there's a new chance for a new life with us. I understand the things that happened last in our old world could have seemed forced and contrived, but this time I plan on starting anew.
Well, you haven't really made that good of an impression this time. You sliced my friend in half. You used him as the nasty gut puppet. And you nearly killed my other friend. Guy friend.
Well, in my defense, though, this should not come as a surprise to you that I was able to win both of those fights. The small
Yeah,
one
one of
stabbed me
them.
with a shadow, and the other one stabbed me with a great sword.
Okay, well, the short one is really dumb and he talks a lot. Give him credit. And the other one was protecting me. So, just trying to be fair.
Well, as they say, lava under the bridge. There's a lot about you I still need to know, especially since as soon as I find a priest who can get these to work, and he holds out a set of rings that kind of float. He's like, as soon as I get these to work, we will be binded together forever.
Oh, wait, hold on. What are those rings supposed to do? Are they supposed to just, like, suck to my skin? Is that it?
No, I have no clue how they work, but the owner of this castle, as I ran my sword through him, told me that these things bind two people together through a soul bind.
So, surrounded by weirdos. So not only does the short one want elf pennies, probably mine, you want to have sex with my soul.
He he kind of puts his hand up to his chest, and like he has the rings, and he puts them up in his pocket. He's like, no, this is. I feel like you're misconstruing my affections towards you. I'm trying to negotiate the best I know how a healthy relationship.
Okay, so... Well, okay, how about this? what are our negotiation terms? Mine is that you don't kill people, and especially don't kill my friends, and don't let your dog down there kill them either. Not how that's working.
Okay, that's some pretty heavy demands. My demands were just like, don't leave the castle very often. Maybe, make good company whenever I come back from raiding, But
And
well,
here's another thing.
Yes.
I want a castle by the sea in the woods. I don't want a fire one. So how are you going to accommodate that one?
Well, I guess I will kill the inhabitants of the next castle I see. Now, I was here to discuss wedding plans with you, but no, you're not ready for this yet. So,
And what
when
kind
you
of
feel...
plan? I am fine, thank you. What kind of wedding plans do you want? And why do we have to have a priest?
Because I don't know how these bands work, for one. For two, I want this to be official. And for three, I don't know what color flowers you like.
She likes carnations, just so you know.
I do.
Kaden, you're not helping your case here.
That's disembodied voice. Carnation.
Fine. I don't like red roses. I think they're tacky. I don't like lilies. They stink. I like carnations. That's a start, right?
Perfect. I do actually have a few things to accomplish first. Every time I'm a little bit of a hint for you, but I've already made sure you can't message your friends, at least until the time's right. Every time I appear in this world, the 4 little members of Rage I partake know my location. So, I'm going to go figure out how to solve that. He kind of throws the piece of handkerchief that he had, and he kind of throws it up into the air, and it dissolves. He's like, and I'll let you explore the castle or whatever. And he starts walking down the hall.
Why do you still want me? Like, I kind of chased after him. You wanted me back in Vitra. You want me now. Why?
He's still walking, but he is kind of talking over his shoulder, and he's like, well, it should be obvious for you, honestly. No, stop! No.
No,
Here.
He
No!
he's like, well, it should be obvious by now, but if you can't get it, study this. And over his shoulder, he kind of throws you a mirror.
The hell am I supposed to do with this?
Well, you've got plenty of time to figure it out. I will see you in about 4 hours.
No killing! Or at least don't smell like blood. I don't like that.
I can work with that! And he goes into another room, and whenever the door shuts, the door kind of vanishes.
Oh, it's just perfect. Okay, well, I'm gonna look down at the mirror. Does it do anything? Or is it...
It's a mirror painted entirely black, with it still reflects, but it's a black mirror. And the on the outside is like a gold crest. The crest doesn't seem too important. But whenever you look down in the black mirror, you can't really see your reflection, but you can see that there is still a reflection there. You just standing outside the castle. Hooray!
What? Hold on. Oh my god.
Oh
You know-
my God.
It would have made.
So-
This is a bit like it's already passed, but you should have used the shotgun on him, man.
I thought about it. I really thought about it.
Just pulled out the shotgun and just pumped like 3 rounds into him. He's like,
Boom.
he's laying there on the ground with shotgun shells in him.
Oh my god. Oh, I really thought about it.
No, Kanan shows up yelling Ray, and he walks out and is like, "Who the hell is Ray? You got the wrong castle."
You're at the wrong castle, man. Go away. No,
So it doesn't do anything else. It just looks like a regular old mirror, except it's black.
correct.
Okay. Well,
Oh.
I'm gonna put it down, I guess, on what would be a dresser if I have one, and I'm gonna go explore the castle, I suppose. Yeah, I'm gonna go explore the castle. God, what? Now what, weirdo? I also love how Milo thinks he's like super dope and like, oh, I'm big and bad, and oh, my plan should have worked. That's why I wasn't supposed to die. When in reality, Rothman was like, dude, you're annoying. Get out of my way.
Oh no, he was planning on dying.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
The plan was for him
He
to
just
die.
didn't plan on both of you coming back.
Yeah, that was my whole plan. As I knew if he came back the second time, I knew I was gonna die. Which he did come back the second time. I was like,
I mean, you could have just sent the text message, but hey, you do you, buddy bear.
You, yes.
but Milo's no coward. He wasn't gonna betray his friend.
He ain't no
The
punk.
text message was literally like, "Hey, I don't really feel like fighting tonight. See you guys in the morning." And you were like, "No, I will not scare them." And then he chops you in half. But the castle it's pretty nice. It's actually cleaned up pretty good for there to have been a massacre in there not but 20 minutes ago.
Ew. Is there any blood anywhere that I need to be aware of?
No.
Okay.
The carpets are nice. It's almost like there was like a cleaning crew that followed him as he killed a group of people.
I want
And-
to try. Oh no, go ahead.
And speaking of cleaning crew, a maid comes around the corner, and it is. It's in.
Ruby.
No.
No.
No. It's in maid's attire, but it's a skeleton, and it kind of
skeleton.
it kind of walks around the corner, and it like tips over something, and it falls, and it like puts its hands up and like up to its face, and then it drops down and starts cleaning up the stuff that spilled out of the vase. But you can hear noises coming from it, and the noises are like ooh, ooh.
I'm gonna. Can I help? Can I help you with that? Is that okay?
The skeleton maid looks up, and like for some reason the bones are kind of like moving strange, and you can see like a red aura almost appear underneath its eyes, that kind of floats off of its face a little bit,
Oh.
and its eyes, like the eye sockets, kind of like get bigger, and it jumps up and holds the rag to its chest, and it goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. No, you can't help." And she like grabs her cart and starts heading away.
Wait, hold on. I'm not mad at you. Oh, okay. I just wanted to know your name, I guess. And I'm guessing she like ran and took the cart with her.
Very much so. There was actually like after the red aura, you can see kind of a dark blackish aura over her face, its face, where you couldn't see the eye sockets anymore. as it kind of like put its head down and ran away.
Well, it was nice to meet you too. That just kind of, okay, well, I would like to go to, is there like a room that's almost like a garden area or like a bath area?
There is an indoor garden, and there is a bathroom, bath room where there is a bath in the room.
I'm gonna go into the garden and I want to try to contact hopefully Persephone. If not, it's definitely gonna be Oscar if I can. Please.
You send the signal through, and you do get Oscar, and you kind of hear like, oh, hey, long time no hear from. Did you figure out anything on your end? Oscar here, by the way.
I figured. I mean, what was I supposed to find out again? I've had a lot happen.
Oh, just anything on your part, like where you are, how you got there, what your intentions are, why there's two creatures. By the way, the two creatures, they've actually came down, and we're currently negotiating with them. So,
Creatures?
yeah, they kind of look like humans.
I'm so confused. Steven said, well, there's a slight problem. I don't know where I am at all. I think I accidentally summoned my fiance from my world who tried to kill my friends and maybe the guy I like. And then he takes me to some place. Can I also like access my map while I'm looking at it? Or try to?
You can access your map, but the map, like the area, you can see the layout of the castle. But the position on the map is actually jumping a bunch of different locations.
And Oscar, I have no idea where I am, so I'm not with my friends. We were going to help the elves with a transit problem. And I'm not there, so could you... Maybe I just need some company because I don't have my friends at the moment.
Well, by the way, your friend's name's Kanan, right?
Yeah.
Well, one of these big ones, covered in fire, keeps asking about him. We told him that we got a hold of someone I thought with that name, but they're kind of a bit confused on why they're here, and we're confused on what's going on entirely. But if we get more information, I will definitely send a message. Is there any way that we can help from this end, though? You said you were kidnapped, was it?
No, because I technically went willingly, so he wouldn't kill anybody else.
Huh. Guy sounds like a bit of a douche. Well, we can get a message to Kanan, probably.
If you can, that would be super helpful.
Okay. Let me try something, and you can hear him kind of flicking switches. And Kanan, while you're kind of helping like load up the carts and stuff, you hear in your head, you hear, bypass completed. Call can be made. And you can hear Oscar, and you can also hear Sinri. And you hear, okay, I got, I think we got him on a three-way call.
Hello?
Kanan?
Sinri, where are you?
I don't know. I know I'm in a castle. That's it. With the fire dragon in a fire moat, so I would not attempt the front door ever.
I can handle fire dragons. That's not a problem. I need you to figure out where you're at.
I've tried. I don't know where I am.
Are you still in this world?
DM, would I know if I'm still in this world?
You are, but it seems like the castle and the Earth are on the world you're in are in the exact same plane right now, but the castle is like teleporting almost.
Oh.
It's in one location, but like there's an illusion of it teleporting.
Oh, fun. No, I don't know where I am at all, except in a castle. That's it.
Okay. Who else is on the line? I thought I heard another voice.
Oh,
His name-
it's me, Oscar.
Oscar.
He's been, when you've been trying to get, your deity, your god, and you get static, that's because of him. He's been trying to contact you, and I contacted him, and boom, look, we're all talking to each other.
Oscar, this is going to sound weird, but do you have a robot?
I have a Roomba back at my house, but I
Okay.
don't know how that's gonna be important.
Never mind.
Are you a dwarf king?
I am. I mean, I'm 5'10". I'm a little short, but being called a dwarf is in my wheelhouse. I feel like this call has kind of switched to just attacking me now.
No,
No.
never mind. It's about a dream. But is there any way that you can pick up her location somehow through this call?
Well, seeing that we can't find you guys and you're emitting massive energy,
Probably
no.
not. Okay. All right. All right, Senri, what I want you to do is I want you to investigate as much as you can there. Try to find landmarks. Something that'll give me some sort of sign.
There's a sign outside that says no. Some sort of sign. It's like, yeah, you are here, son.
You are here. They are there. Babu Freak.
I am Babu Freak.
I can try. I'll just tell you the fiance really wants to do this wedding.
Okay, whatever you do, unless you want to go through with it. But do whatever you can in your power to postpone it.
I like it how you're not being aggressive. You're just like, yeah, I mean, like if you don't want to marry him, just like I'll probably be there soon. So
I
And
will do what I can, but Rothmere is not stupid. And yeah, I guess you could say kinda grew up together. Not necessarily, but
that's fair.
who knows.
I just say, hold out as long as you can. Give me time.
I can do that.
Okay.
And Kanan,
Yeah.
I meant what I said, by the way. But you have to give Cynthia all the love from me.
I will. She's confused without you.
How did she ever make it without me? Or you, for that matter?
I don't know. I don't know
Well,
at all.
I won't. I can't do anything stupid, but I won't do anything stupid either.
Okay. I
And I
can't
think
promise that on
that's-
this end.
Don't charge him either.
What was that,
I
Milo? Huh?
What?
And tell Milo not to charge him. Don't get some big bravado idea. I'm going to be a big man. No, don't
I'm gonna
charge
stab
him.
that dragon. Dragon. I want to stab that dragon.
I do I? Well, no, I don't, because I ignore that because I'm far away in my own little world.
Mhm.
I say okay. I'll let you go before he walks in.
He's gone for 4 hours, so I'm by myself.
Then it's a perfect time to try to find your way out of there.
Good luck to me.
Then I guess we'll be praying, huh?
Yeah, I guess we will.
Oh, speaking of which, didn't mean to intrude. These two here say that, speaking of praying, they say that they are deities from their own worlds.
Okay.
Who are they?
Well, we're having a translator try to translate what they're saying. One of them is there's a guy and a girl. They're both pretty big, but they're just kind of confused, and they said that you guys should be trying to get a hold of them, so that's why we pretty much hijacked your signal. But once they get out of interrogation, we should be able to let them talk to you.
Wait, those are my deities. At least I think so. That's Hades and his wife, Persephone.
Why would Hades want to get a hold of me? Senri?
Oh, I thought you were asking him. I don't know. Maybe because you protected me. Hades is kind of particular.
No, but I've been trying to get a hold of Igneal though.
Unless it is. Unless it is Igneel, and then it's also Persephone.
Maybe.
Wait, are they together? Are the deities together?
We're just as lost as you are. They are really slow talkers. Like, it's been 2 weeks since we last heard from you guys, and they've said about like 5 things.
What did they say?
A lot of where are we? What is this place? Mainly talking to each other. Where are we? What is this place? Do these things know how to understand us? Oh, that one's approaching us. What is that? The last one was referring a tank. Our general thought we should shoot them. Seeing that they're the size of skyscrapers, we decided not to shoot them.
They're smart.
Does one look like a dragon of sorts?
Could you explain what a dragon looks like?
Never mind. Do you have lizards where you're at? Scaly things with tails. long tongues.
Yeah, we got lizards.
So
The Bronx Zoo.
imagine that. Really big wings. Breathe fire.
Huh. Well, isn't that interesting? We actually do have some information on, I think, your friend. There's been sightings in China of something going through the mountains, and the whole area is kind of on fire. We didn't think that had anything to do with our problem. There's a few areas around the world where stuff's just kind of appearing, and we're all trying to get this as contained as possible. But I can try to get them on the horn, and next time we talk, maybe if try to catch him or talk to him if your dragon lizard friend god thing can talk.
He can talk.
Well, hopefully it's English, because I know I don't like dealing with the Chinese translators. They always think I'm so stupid.
Oh, we're gonna get shut down.
No, the ones that translate the Chinese to English.
No. Serena said all lives matter. You're talking about not wanting to hear Chinese translators. All right. I say okay. I'm gonna keep moving with this group. If you learn anything, Cinery, try to contact me.
I'll try. No promises. He's kind of blocked all communication, so.
All right. Well. Until we meet again. And then I disconnect.
True facts about the cuttlefish.
What?
Oh. Milo's just talking to himself.
Did we lose our DM?
Why?
No, I was using the bathroom.
Oh.
But I was listening. So, after the call disconnects, Oscar is like, oh, well, looks like he's done with the conversation. Well, we'll get back to you as soon as we can, Henry. And he disconnects.
And then it's an afterthought. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Yeah. So I decide to I want to try before I go snooping around some more. I kind of want a bath, and I want to try to find one of the skeletal maids and see if I have any clothes, and then I want to go take a bath. That's what I want.
Whenever you kind of like turn away, instead of like an indoor garden, it's like a sunroom that has a lot of plants in it. By the way.
Oh, okay.
But whenever you turn to head back, there's 3 skeletal maids at the door, and whenever they see you turn around, they all kind of like hide and giggle.
You don't have to be afraid, but if you have any spare clothes, I would greatly appreciate it, please. I really want to take a bath.
The 3 kind of lean back, and then another skeleton that is dressed like a butler kind of walks up prim proper behind him, slaps one of them in the head, and then walks over to you and goes, "Sorry about that, ma'am. We do have some clothing for you. Our new master has made it very clear to make all of your accommodations absolutely perfect."
Huh. Okay. Wait, no master? You mean Rothamir?
Yes.
Did he take you from somewhere, or were you servant to the bandits?
He kind of puts his hand on his chin and on his head, scratching it. And he's like, "Huh. Good question. Don't have an answer. Pretty sure we just got created a while ago. But that's completely beside the point. We live to serve, so anything you need other than escape, us to take down the magical barricade, us to bring the dragon inside, or one of us to stab you, we should be able to accomplish it for you.
Wow.
Well, okay. This may seem like a weird request then, besides having clothes. I would like a sitting bench on my window, but I would like to have the bars not as big. I don't want to go out of it, I just want to look out. Is that possible?
We could probably have that accomplished for you as you're taking your bath. I've had a few of the maids get it started for you. It's down the hall, kind of to your right a little bit. At the end of it, there is a bathhouse. No windows for extra privacy, and I'll make sure that all of my skeleton workers stay out of there.
And what's your name?
Okay, now, don't... I don't know if you guys understand, but he goes, well, my name's Papyrus.
Oh God.
What?
No. No. Does he have a brother named Sans?
Wait, what's his name?
I don't know, does he have a papyrus? Does the Papyrus have a brother named Sans?
I thought this was an Undertale reference. My bad.
It is, you're right.
Okay.
He goes, well, I'll make sure that the, you wanted it, sitting, like, lay down situation. We'll figure it out. And he kind of turns abruptly and heads back, and the three, like, maids follow him.
Nice to meet you! And I guess I go to the bathhouse. I go take a really nice long bath.
The nice long bath.
Oh, Brady, like 4 hours 59-minute bath. 3 hours 59 minutes bath.
More like
No,
2 hours. No.
okay. Well, time works a little bit differently in this castle. So the 2-hour bath is going to be like a day bath, almost.
Oh.
So you guys, jumping back to old Milo and Kanan, you guys have already gotten back on the road.
Okay.
And you've made it to the gates of the city.
Oh, the Elf City?
Yes.
Okay.
And the two elves get out. The guard guy, he's kind of holding his spear to his side, and he points to the carts, and it looks like they're explaining, like, hey, big boy slapped our cart into the floor, so that's what happened there. And Stitch has returned. He kind of just showed back up a little bit after you got off your phone call. And he's helping the dwarves who refuse to go into the city transfer the power pretty much over to the humans to finish the rest of the trip.
Okay. I'm gonna walk over to him, kind of help out, but at the same time, talk to him. I'm gonna be like, so, I noticed you were gone. You missed quite a bit.
Yeah, a few of these dwarves told me what happened. Big fella showed up, chopped the short one in half. Yep. What, you punched? Oh, no, he punched you. You stabbed him a couple times.
Right.
Then he disappeared.
Right. Well, where did you go?
Well, I told you before the trip started I was going to leave halfway through and come back.
Right, but where did you go?
There was, and he kind of puts his hand to the back of his hood, and he's like, there was a few things at a local castle nearby I needed to deal with.
I'm gonna roll insight on that, if I can. I want to see if he's lying. That's how I'm gonna say it.
Yes.
All right. That is that's a 19.
Ooh.
Okay. You can tell that whenever he the way he said it, he did go to a castle, but everything else is pretty much a lie.
Okay.
And just pulls out a sword and stabs him. I knew it was you.
Is there anything different about what he's wearing?
The pants are a little bit dirtier, but other than that, no.
Oh no, he's been infected by the thing.
The thing?
Oh god, yeah, the thing. John Carpenter's.
Okay.
And while you two are kind of talking, Sven steps around the corner, and this boy is like his the sleeves are gone from his shirt, and he's as tall as you now, Kanan.
Oh god.
And he kind of helps, get the stuff together, and he sees Kanan. He's like, "Hey, did you get that stuff from the castle I needed?" And Stitch goes, "Oh yeah, I got one right here." And he pulls out a hood that looks kind of like his, and hands it to Sven, and he puts it on. He's like, "There we go. Get these arms up."
Okay. I say okay. I look at Sven and I don't say anything. I just kind of like sort of eyeball him up and down. I just don't I'm slowly not trusting him anymore.
Oh, not my boy Sven. I was gonna say my little boy Sven, but
no, not anymore. The boy's eating his Wheaties. He's getting big.
boy did not miss leg day or arm day
Yeah,
or
no.
chest day.
He's like working out.
It's only been a day.
Yeah, it's only it's working out 24/7. I just continue to help out. I do. Where Milo? Where are you at?
I was gonna go. I was planning on talking to the dwarves for a little bit.
Oh, okay. Well, then, if my idea, I'll just continue to help the guys.
Oh, what were you gonna do?
I was gonna come talk to you, but
Oh, well, I mean, you still can.
so I make my way back over to Milo, and as quiet as I can, I kind of get down on his level without seeming rude, and I say, "Do you notice anything different about Sven?"
Well, he's definitely bigger than when we first met him. He definitely seems more like a jerk. I don't know.
What? Oh, now that he's tall, he's a jerk. I get it.
Yeah. Such a jerk when he's tall now. No, he not jerk. He seems more it's weird. His personality's way different. Like he's
Confident?
he was timid. Yeah, he's more competent. I mean, I don't know. Perhaps all those diseases that was running through his body maybe messed with his brain and changed him, and then we're just now seeing the effects. But
I don't think. I don't know.
But nothing. I can't explain his change in his his size. Like people normally don't just start growing taller.
Right. I'm beginning to wonder if I made a mistake.
In trusting him, or like
in trying to save him.
Mm-hmm.
There might have been a reason why they kept just letting him take all the disease.
I mean, I'll just say this, Kanan, you're a good person, and you want to see the the good or like that people can be redeemed, but sometimes it's not always black and white. I know you want to see it that way, but obviously, from what I've heard, you didn't hesitate to attack uh, Rothmere. So obviously, you didn't see black and white with that. You definitely was like, well, that guy deserved to die, regardless of what happened. And sometimes that's how it is. It's not always. I want to see the good in everybody, and I have this code because sometimes, that can get people hurt.
Mm. Mm. I walk a little closer to Milo and I say, I get what you're saying, but one thing you need to know is I am not the goody two shoes you think I am.
I never said you were.
Yeah, Gerald would attest to that. I mean, with his shoulder grievous wound.
Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I never said you were a goody two shoes.
What I mean by that is I don't always see the light in people.
That's good, because not everyone doesn't have a light in them.
Trust me, I know.
And all I meant by that was, we probably should start being more weary or about the people that we trust, because like, who knew that guy was in our party the whole time until he was?
What?
I'm confused. What do you mean?
Rothmere.
Oh,
Was
He doesn't realize. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was right there when he transformed. I saw him transform. Like, it was that one jerky elf guy, and then next thing I know, I'm singing a song, and next thing I know, he is not that jerky elf guy. He's a giant monster elf, whatever he was.
I don't trust anybody here, to be honest with you. I only trust you because you were brought here with us, but if it wasn't for that, I'd have a hard time. I have an oath to my deity to spread hope and faith and love, but in this world I don't feel it.
And yeah, I get what you're saying.
Watch out for Sven and Stitch. Anybody else. At this point, it's kind of us versus them. The only ones I trust right now are Rage. And that's something I didn't believe I would say. But anybody who was here before the happening, I don't trust.
The jury's still out on Rage. I mean, but I'm willing to, like, Roger did heal me, I guess. He didn't have to, so
Roger healed you.
that's one thing that...
And Gerald sacrificed himself to save Sinri, to help me.
Well, I mean, they have my respect for that.
Oh, I haven't told you yet, have I?
What?
This mission that we're on. They've done it 3 times.
As in Rage.
As in Rage. They have fought the big bad or whatever it is here. Fixed the problem. celebrated, went to sleep, woke up, and it was all back to the way it was. It's happened 3 times. It's why they are the way they are. They're
Well, that's
either missing something or we are.
doomed to repeat what they're going through.
Nah, I think we're being played.
I mean, it seems more and more like that.
But what was weird is Gerald told me that they haven't had any dreams like we've been having.
Maybe they weren't meant to have the dreams. Maybe the dreams are not like a fabrication, but are engineered. Like,
Yeah.
we're not having them just by chance. Like, it's
Like,
meant to happen
to us. Possibly. We've also been, Sindri and I, when we try to pray to our gods, we've been reaching somebody else. Someone from another world. I talked to her.
I get you.
She doesn't know where she's at, but hopefully when she finds out, we'll go there, we'll get her.
Yeah.
And I put my my hand on his shoulder and say, "You're a good man, Milo. Thank you for trying to save us. And I'm sorry it didn't go the way it was supposed to."
Yeah. I appreciate it. And I mean, what's a little dying? You know, put things in perspective. But we will get her back.
I know we will.
But I think I'm gonna what's your plan?
Right now the plan is to go through with what we're doing, get into the Elf Kingdom, which we're about to. And then I'm gonna find someone to help us track her down.
Okay. Well, I was gonna converse with the dwarves.
Okay.
But I was gonna see, like, they seem to have like taken a liking to me. Which again, not sure if that's genuine or, kind of par for the course for whatever else is going on. But perhaps I can. They also seem to be very forthcoming with talking to me about stuff that they probably shouldn't. So
use that to your advantage.
Maybe I can catch them slipping. Also, I'm gonna have them, maybe one of them, teach me some combat, some fighting skills, so I can be of more use. So maybe the next time I'm in a situation, I can better defend myself.
Sounds good. And then I walked back over to see if they need any more help.
They've kind of all gathered around they've all gathered around Stitch, the humans. The 2 elves are just kind of waiting for Stitch to give the word instead of just kind of talking to a few of the men.
Okay.
And the dwarfs are packing up on a big cart, like a really big cart, that was waiting there for them.
I want to walk over there and see if they need any help or what they're doing.
One of the dwarves sees you coming and is like, "Hey, we almost forgot this one. Hop in, bud. We're about to head back to the castle."
Back to the castle? You're not sticking around?
Oh no, we were just making sure that some nefarious ne'er-do-well didn't steal all this obsidian. We're hired hands.
Okay. Can you tell me about this obsidian? What does it do exactly?
Oh, this stuff's rarest material in the world. The main export, obviously, the humans' kingdom. They got those two volcanic mountains. Prime example. The elves usually use it for, like, defense. And us dwarves usually use it for armor, because it can block almost 100% magic.
Would I know that I have obsidian inside me, or I have no clue?
No clue.
Okay. Okay. Question. Do you know how I got, like, healed, or, like, it's kind of a little hazy after being, cut in half?
No, not into that old magic stuff. We're a bunch of artificers.
Okay. Well, I wanted to see if one of you would teach me some how to fight better, so I can, like, better defend myself if I ever come across someone who wants to chop me in half again.
Huh.
But I guess if you guys are leaving, I really can't leave without while Kanan's here.
Oh, well, that's a shame. If ever you're in the Dwarf Kingdom, just go ahead, walk right up to the king. He'll probably, give you a good once over, make sure everything looks all right, and then get you into one of our finest academies. For fighting, that is.
Okay, and where is your Dwarf Kingdom?
Oh, down south. Actually, he kind of leans back, and the Elves' Kingdom is this like big bubble dome that completely covers a peninsula. And he points across the water, and he's like, "Actually, if you just go across the water or follow the shoreline, it does a big crescent shape, and at the other end is where the Dwarf Kingdom is. It should be on your map."
Okay. Well, perhaps I will find myself there, on our journeys.
Well, if we do, hope to see you then. And with that, the dwarf riding the whole thing kind of heads out.
Yeah, and I go, and I just kind of look around. What time of day is it?
It's like early morning.
Okay. Is it like bright and sunny, or is there maybe some shade?
There's no shade.
Okay, never mind then. Then I kind of walk over to where Sven is standing. Is Sven by himself, or is he still with whatever his name is?
He's by himself, and he's kind of staring off into the distance of the water.
And I walk over to him, and I'm like, "Hey, Sven, how is everything going?"
He kind of turns and like looks at eye level, but then has to look down, and you can see that his eyes have like a hint of like purple to them. Um, and he looks down at you and goes, "Oh, it's been going pretty good actually. It's been about what, a week or so since I met you guys, and I'm already feeling better than ever."
Yeah. Well, that's I'm happy to hear that. Am I still all looking messed up?
Yeah, your eye is still black, and you've got like a black scar across your eye that goes
Oh,
down
geez.
to like the base of your neck.
Oh wow, I'm all messed up. I'm like, yes, it's been quite a week. Some of us have fared better than others. Some of us get taller, and other ones get chopped in half. But no.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah, yes. You know me, I'm always full of jokes. But I just wanted to come over and check on you, like to make sure you're all right. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Actually, I wanted to show you something. I learned something else that's pretty new. And
Oh?
he kind of bends down and grabs a rock. And he rears back and throws it. And it skips like 50 times. And mind you, this was a round rock. It wasn't a flat one. And then it goes into the water, and he's like, "Stitch taught me that one."
Oh, well. That's pretty impressive. Um, yeah. You know, uh, let me ask you something, Ben. Have you been experiencing anything? Have you felt or noticed anything weird, I should say, while we've been traveling with this group?
He's gonna lie to you.
Not that I can think of. But I have been having these weird dreams recently.
Oh, what are their dreams about?
Well, it's almost like I'm in some sort of forest, and I'm walking down this long road, and then I see this down the end of the road. I see this cabin, and then just recently, a robot has come out of the cabin, and it seems to be wanting to hurt me or attack me or something, because it keeps trying to destroy this barricade that's in between me and it.
Are you sure it's trying to attack you, or is it trying to break you out? Or do you want to get out?
Well, I don't know what these are about. I usually let the dreaming kind of pass me by ever since the art thing fell through.
Yes, of course.
So,
Well, it is strange. Strange dreams indeed. Well, Sven. Oh, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, am I nearby this at all?
yes.
Okay.
You can kind of overhear it.
Okay.
Because Stitch is just talking to the humans.
I kind of want to make my way over there and kind of question a little bit more about the dream.
Oh, hey, Kanan. You still doing okay, man?
I'm fine. I heard you mention something about a dream. You said a robot was coming from a cabin trying to hurt you.
Oh, well, that's kind of how I took it. It stared at me for a little while and then started punching the barricade in between me and it.
Oh yeah, I never got a
Interesting.
chance to tell it from my dream.
Well, we've been having a dream very similar to that, except it's from the other end. Where
That's strange indeed.
where Cineri, myself, and Milo have become the robot. And it seems like one of us, not myself, I walked down the road, but it seems like one of the other two punched the barricade.
I as he's saying that, I lean towards Kanan and go, yeah, I guess when I was dead, before I came to, I had a dream just like that.
Okay. All right. Tell me the details in a second. And I look at Sven and I say, do you notice anything different about yourself in these dreams? Like what you're wearing?
Well, I'm just wearing the things that you guys so kindly gave to me. The nice sweater and the Adidas track pants.
That I can see are outgrowing.
Right, the Adidas. Well, I was actually I've noticed that I've gotten a little bit taller, but I was the same size in the dream.
That's weird. Well, if you have the dream again, let me know.
Alrighty, will do, boss. And he kind of salutes you.
And then I continued, and I kind of salute back. And I kind of pull Milo to the side, and I say, "All right, tell me the truth. What did he look like?"
What? What?
Okay. Well, he definitely didn't look like that. I guess I was in the robot. I came across what appeared to be a barrier and crazy looking like clown jester thing. Honestly, it was kind of terrifying. You know, he was on this barrier and it looked like, well, I asked him if he wanted me to break down the barrier and he said yes. And we both started punching the barrier. But I didn't get too far, and the last thing I remember is that I was trying to punch the barrier to break it down, and then that must have been when I was revived or put back together or something. Yeah, but that's all I can remember.
All right. What time of day is it, DM?
Well, it was like 9:30 whenever you guys got there, and it's about 10:30 now.
Like at night or in the morning?
In the morning.
Okay. All right. Well, we probably can't control how this works, but if you got it, then that means either Cineri or I are going to get next.
Possibly. Real quick, I've been meaning to ask, and do you remember exactly how I was put back together. Like,
Does Kanan know? Does Kanan see this?
No, all you could see was his back, pretty
Okay.
much.
Okay. No, I don't.
because
Your face.
yeah, what's up with that?
While you were talking to me back at the camp, this line went up your face, blackened out one of your eyes. That's all I know.
Oh, dear Lord.
That's why I asked you if you could see me, because it doesn't normally happen. But where we're at, weird shit happens all the time, right?
Yeah. Because I have noticed, like, I've been feeling things. Strangely enough, I mean, for me, odd enough. I haven't really. I haven't heard any voices or even seen any images of my parents.
I was gonna ask you
Uh,
about that.
well, it. So I don't know if subconsciously what happened when I was dead. Uh, but I mean, ever since they died, that's the only image I've ever seen. Like that's constantly, what I've been seeing this whole time is their dead bodies, and then they talk to me, and the vision I see when they talk to me is them being dead. And I haven't seen that since I got revived. It's the first time in like 15 years that I have not seen or heard of them. So I'm not sure. Uh,
Maybe you
I mean, I guess
dying. Maybe you dying. Release that part of your brain, and
maybe,
you're at peace with their death now. I don't know.
possibly. I don't. I'm still trying to wrap my head around things. I feel different, though. I'm not sure. I mean, death affects people. Maybe me dying did something. I haven't seen any. I haven't really seen my shadow doppelganger either. Uh, he was there when maybe me dying, killed him too. I don't know. But it's definitely not normal. Um, but but you know, it's probably it's. I guess we'll figure out like I guess we'll keep an eye on things. If I start going, you know, if these veins or whatever, or my face starts getting even more weird and stuff, you know, because who knows what happened. You said that all you seen was uh, that Rothmere guy fixing me.
Yeah. He walked over to your body, but his back was kind of in the way.
Well, can't say not that I, don't trust the guy. I mean, he did just chop me in half, but maybe if there's a chance we find some sort of medical person and do some tests to make sure that he didn't put something inside me that could be changing me or poisoning me or something.
Well, the
I
only
would
way.
really hate to die again.
No, I understand. Well, it seems like a lot of our answers are gonna happen here with the elves.
Yeah, that seems, you know,
At this
they're
point,
they're magical creatures. Maybe they can do some magic mumbo jumbo. It was one of their kind that killed me, so maybe they
Racist,
know.
but okay.
What?
what'd you say?
Racist, but okay.
Milo's a little bit on the racist side.
No, I'm not racist. I mean, pretty much everything I've said has been validated. I didn't want to trust the elves, and so far the elves have tried to kill us, and then one elf did kill me. So
Yeah. I look at Milo and I say, let's keep going with the caravan. Let's finish this. Once we're
Yeah.
inside, we'll find someone to help us locate Senri and someone to help figure out what's wrong with you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and just, if I go crazy and try to, uh, murder someone or attack you, preemptively sorry, I guess.
Well then.
No hard feelings.
I'm sure you'll do the right thing.
And put you down, yes. I'm kidding.
Completely break you in half again? Yeah, got you.
Except the other way. Instead of cutting you in half, I'm gonna like straight down the middle.
Oh no! And I'm like, I was like, yes, we should figure it out. I'll work, let's do what we came to do. We'll worry about me, when we have a chance. I'm not worried. Right now I feel fine, relatively speaking. So let's just continue our mission.
Agreed. All right. So, what do we do now? Are we inside?
Yeah. Yeah, the I'm trying to I just had it and then it disappeared.
No.
That makes me angry. I guess okay. Yeah, that's the one right there. Come on, world. Open. Okay, there we go. This. The two guards that are outside of the castle, I like to take a little bit of a different approach with the elves, because I feel like they're like elegant, like leather straps and stuff. For some reason, doesn't fit like their like where they are, like scientifically. So the elves that you guys see, guards, that have like opened up the gates for you guys, look like this.
Oh God, War Machine.
Yeah, they're in like obsidian laced armor,
Okay.
and they have big like tridents, and they open up the doors, and like a bubble kind of appears in the middle of the thing.
Okay.
That means that like the whole caravan is enclosed with the magic force field still, but it goes around you guys. And Stitch is like, "All right, boys, let's move her in. They want us to meet up at the loading docks, and then we're going to rest for the night before we meet the king. So we all should have about 8 hours of free time until we're supposed to meet back at the tavern."
Sounds good.
Yeah, let's do it.
And you guys kind of start following the rest of the caravan in. But at this point, Serena, your bath is completed. And
It's so long. She's all pruny and everything.
Well, no, he
I
said
know.
time works differently. I had like a 2-hour bath, where
Oh.
in your time it takes like a whole day.
God.
Yeah. Since it's still jumping, Papyrus comes back, and he doesn't open up the door or anything, but he knocks on the door and goes, "Madame,
Yes.
I forgot to ask what kind of clothing you wanted, so I just took everything that we had, and it's waiting outside for you."
Thank you.
And you can kind of hear his rattliness walking away.
That's fair. So I get out of my bath. I'm assuming there's no maids to help me. I'm able to do it by myself like a big girl.
You're a big girl now. No, all the maids seem to have already cleaned up the messes and made their way back to some unknown maid headquarter.
Okay. Then I have towels, right? Dumb question,
Yes.
but I have towels. I take towels and I go looking through the clothes and I pick the most comfortable.
It's kind of a blue, like a work dress almost, but it's made out of a really soft material, and it's got like almost like a long john situation underwear, but it like goes to a little bit above your knees, and then it has kind of like a white overcoat, because the castle is a tiny bit chilly if you want to wear the overcoat.
I'll wear it, I guess.
Perfect. And as you're kind of getting dressed, the dragon has been moving around this whole time. You can kind of hear it like walking around, but you do also hear like words coming from outside.
As soon as I get dressed, I want to go to, I guess, either the nearest door or nearest window and look to see where it's coming from.
As you look out, you can see Stitch standing at the end of the bridge, and he's holding like a bag over his shoulder, and he's talking to Papyrus. And you can kind of hear, since like they're talking pretty loud, and also you have Hunter's ears, which it hasn't been activated yet, but it makes sure you can hear better. You can hear them kind of talking about, yeah, everything's kind of going according to plan. Maybe, be a little bit more careful with the caravan, because I am still supposed to be doing a job here. And Papyrus is like, well, of course, I'll make sure to transfer the message. Just do your end of the bargain and make sure they don't show up here, because we wouldn't want to have to kill them. And Stitch kind of nods and hefts it, the backpack, like over both arms, and he heads out. And Papyrus comes back across the bridge.
I want to meet Papyrus.
Okay. As he kind of opens the doors, there's like two doors. So he opens the first one, walks in, shuts and like locks it, and then he opens up the second one. Walks in, and that's where you are. And he's like, "Oh, hello."
So, why was he here?
Who?
Don't lie. Really?
I have no clue what you're talking about, ma'am.
Then let me make this perfectly clear. Should any of my friends come to harm, despite them being here, I will make Rothmere end you. I will do it myself. No harm is to come to them. Is that understood?
Indeed, ma'am. That is one of our prime directives.
Then why was
And
Stitch here?
he profusely bows a couple times, and he's like, the gentleman with the shroud.
Yeah, that one.
He was actually, this kingdom, or this castle used to belong to uh, a different person, as you could probably tell. And he made routine visits here. But ever since the whole situation got shifted, he's still working deals with Rothmere out, but I'm not privy to the whole situation. All I knew is I gave him a bag that the master had left for me to give him.
Do you know what was in the bag?
Did not look. I kept my eye sockets shut.
I don't mean to be rude, Papyrus, but I don't want my friends harmed. Just so that we're clear. So I thank you for clothes and what you've done. I really appreciate it. So I don't mean to be rude, but they are not to be harmed, no matter if they set foot in this castle or not. That's all you need to know. And when is the master supposed to be back home?
I do believe 1 hour, 45 minutes.
Are we supposed to have dinner plans together?
Yes, we actually have set up a full course meal. I believe he's picking up some sort of garnish from the Elven Kingdom, but I could be wrong. And we were supposed to get your order, actually. I'm glad you brought it up.
Okay, so what do you need from me?
Just what you would like to eat tonight for dinner.
Roasted pheasant with some type of green, several greens. I like greens. And bread, fresh bread.
Papyrus kind of like taps his head a little bit, and some dust comes out. And he says, I'm so sorry, ma'am. I did not catch a single word of that.
That's okay. You know, how about you guys just surprise me? I don't care.
Oh. Okay, we'll get right on that. And he kind of scurries off. By the way, I actually did cut out, so I have no clue what he said. And he kind of scurries off.
Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that. I thought he literally was just. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was so bad.
Oh no, it works out better because now I genuinely don't know. He kind of runs to like where the kitchen would be to prepare something of indeterminable guesswork, pretty much. Ooh.
Interesting. I'm gonna. Can the dragon talk? Weird question.
Well, it's right outside the window.
Hey, dragon!
So I go over to the window, and I guess I open it. I don't know if it's shut, but I open it if it's shut.
You kind of get it open, but it does hit metal bars, but it is enough where you can talk to the dragon.
Excuse me, dragon. What's your name?
It turns and kind of puffs smoke down at you and tilts its head. It goes, "You couldn't hear me."
Do what? Wait, what did you say?
That's strange that you can hear me.
Why is that strange?
Well, I think you're the only creature that can understand me other than my brothers.
Oh. Well,
Bring me
maybe
that
it's the start
dragon.
of No. Maybe it's the start of a friendship. How's that?
Huh. Like I'd be friends with a low-life creature like yourself. And it kind of sticks its head up in the air, looking at the sky.
You know, that's how you could die without honor. But hey, I'm just locked in a castle. What do I know? And I just like politely walk off.
It as you kind of walk away, it puts its head down to the window, and like all you can see is its eye peeking through the window. But it doesn't say anything else.
And I guess I'm gonna go explore more. I don't know what else I can explore though. Because I'm pretty sure there's not really any doors, unless it was like doors to the bathroom and stuff that I could actually like walk out and explore the castle grounds, because that's illegal. So.
About illegal. You are kind of like walking around the like main area, like the living room. There's a few things. All of the drawers seem to be empty, like they've been cleaned out before you were allowed to walk around. But there is a mantelpiece that has a fire underneath it. The fire's not active, but the mantle says Richard III.
Oh.
It's not Henry VIII I am. No, I'm kidding.
Like Richard as in like Dick Grayson?
No, it says Richard III. God.
As in Richard the Landhearted from Robin Hood?
I'm gonna go over to the mantle and like, I guess rub my hand across it, because obviously it's engraved in there.
It as you do, the metal plate kind of comes undone and swings down to reveal a pull lever.
I'm gonna click it.
Doing so actually kind of drops like soot from the fireplace, kind of like almost getting on you, but just kind of going around you. And then the fireplace mantle kind of lifts up a little bit, and a staircase that leads down through the fireplace opens up.
I take that back. Can I click the lever back?
Yes. And it creaks like with like great distress, but it puts itself back together again. So it's just a fireplace now.
I make note of that, and I put the plaque back up there so that way it stays there. And, I think I'm gonna go to the I guess the indoor garden, and I don't know if there's like a sitting swingy place, but I want to be in there until Rothmere comes home, I guess.
Okay. There's actually a hammock next to a kind of a bench that overlooks the not the front grounds, but the grounds to the side. That has a pretty nice view of like a open field, like a meadow of flowers.
Ooh, I'm gonna get in the hammock and just watch it. Just watch the meadow because I can.
Feeling that meadow swing.
Boom. Boom. I feel like I eventually like just kind of swing myself to sleep until Rothmere gets there.
Correctamundo, actually.
Yeah.
And then we jump back over to Cain and Abel. It's been about 30 minutes of just like the elves friskly patting you guys down, and the next step is like a thorough search for any ambiguous magic items.
Okay.
And
Okay.
you two are next in the queue. Now, you gotta remember, these big robot guys are, like, big mech suit guys, are the ones doing the frisking, and they're, like, scanning you guys.
Okay. Interesting.
And Sven is behind you, and he kind of bends down and taps your shoulder, Milo. And he goes, "Hey, you guys haven't modified your armor."
What?
Do we need to modify our armor?
No, if you've modified your armor, the elves won't let you keep it, because it'll be illegal modifications.
Well, no, I have not modified my armor.
Okay,
I don't think I have modified. No, I haven't changed anything.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Okay. Because Kanan doesn't know it, but Tyler knows it. But I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah. And Sven kind of leans back, and Kanan, you walk up, and one of the elves walk up, and you can hear that it's a she, but her voice is synthesized, ironically. But it's like, all right, do you mind if do I have your permission to touch you?
Do we mind if I touch your balls?
No. No.
Yes, you do. I have nothing to hide.
All right, are you carrying any illegal contraband? Things that have been received from black market traders?
I believe no.
All right, I will begin the search. Please, stand with your arms out. T-pose.
Yep.
And she kind of she starts. The hands of the gauntlets are like really squishy, and they get into like crevices and stuff to feel like if anything is loose. So like if you have armor, like if you're trying to hide something under like an arm plate, it would try to lift the arm plate to see if it came undone.
Okay.
But it kind of she pats you down, and whenever she gets to your torso, she stops and steps back and pulls out a baton. He goes, "Sir, I thought you said you didn't have anything of illegal contraband."
I don't believe I do. Is there a potion on me? I did receive a potion, if that's what you're considering.
Potions should be completely fine, but you seem to have a magical box containing a large entity.
Oh yes, my wolf. She goes with me wherever I go.
And this wolf has been verified with the king of the humans, correct?
Correct.
Alright. She puts the baton away, and she's like, "If we see that thing out and about, I cannot guarantee its safety."
Understood.
And she lets you go through. And then Milo, you come up. Yeah, pretty much. And she looks down at you, and she goes, "Do I have your permission to touch you?"
No.
Why, yes, of course.
Are you carrying any illegal contraband?
No.
Yes.
Milo, keep in mind, she probably looks like this underneath. So I mean,
Arms out to the side, please.
Oh.
What?
And, she starts. You kind of experience the same situation, where she's filling you up, and then she stops, and she leans back, and she pulls out her baton, and she turns it on, and it electrifies it, and she's like,
Ooh.
"Both of you have lied to me at this point. Why are you carrying illegal contraband?"
What?
Well, I will tell you, I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't have anything on me.
My scanners picked up an illegally modified rapier.
Yeah, you do, Jeremy.
What?
An illegally modified rapier. And she kind of like grabs your rapier off of you, unless you fight her. But she grabs the rapier off of you, and it's invisible to her. But with this like sensors and stuff, she's able to see it, and you can see it just fine. And she's like, "This rapier has been heavily modified with seemingly an invisibility potion. Is that correct?"
There you go.
You said that potions are fine.
Potions
have
in of
on you-
themselves are fine. You've illegally mixed these two items together.
And what was illegal about it?
Oh my god,
It
really?
was not curated. I will have to put this in storage until you are ready to leave. And she kind of turns and walks over to a chest. And whenever she like opens it up and puts the rapier in, it looks like it disintegrates, but it just like gets transported somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
And she turns back and goes, "Please refrain from illegally modifying your equipment. You may go." And she lets you pass.
Well, I was not expecting that. So they didn't sense the out of character. They didn't sense the obsidian that's just flowing through my body.
Oh well, they didn't. They didn't because it's magic resistant. So detect magic doesn't work on it.
That's right. That's right. I'm surprised they didn't just take one look at me and go, "Did you illegally modify yourself?"
How did that get in there?
That eyeball of yours. Well, they just figured that was a fashion choice.
Oh, yeah, it sure is.
And as you guys kind of head out, Sven passes with flying colors. He actually gets the girl to laugh, just a bit of a chuckle,
God.
and he passes through with a bit more of a swagger than usual. But like he stops immediately and just goes back to his normal walking. But you guys see Stitch being accosted by a couple guards, and they've got him like kind of up against the wall, like with their arms crossed, and he's like trying to defend himself.
Oh, jeez. Couldn't have happened to a better guy.
You know nothing about Stitch, and you're mean to him.
I know we've already made it through, but I'm gonna ask one of them and be like, is there a problem, with our friend here?
Stitch is like, he'll be able to talk you guys into this. I already told your stupid leader that I was going to be able to carry these things on, and he agreed with me. And one of the guards turns, and it's a dude in a mech suit, but it's like, so you... pretty much. So, you're aware of the contraband that he was attempting to bring in?
No, wait. He's asking me that if I'm aware of it.
Yes.
Oh. No, I'm not aware of it. I was just curious on why he was being pinned to the wall.
Stitch kind of looks at you like, oh, come on, man. And the guard goes, all right, well, we'll deal with this situation. And he grabs the backpack off of Stitch. And it's like, you should be able to see him in about a couple hours. Detention shouldn't be that long. And then the other one, like, kind of picks him up by his collar / hood, and puts him in a pair of magic handcuffs.
Can I persuade them to let him go? That it won't be necessary for him to go into custody.
You're gonna try to Jedi mind trick these two?
Yeah, I am.
Alright, roll for it.
Come on, don't fail me now.
Big money.
That is a 20. That's a dirty 20.
Okay. The two guards Well, actually, first you got to role play this in a situation to see if it would even be believable. Because you can't just be like, "Oh, don't arrest him."
No, I'll be like, even though I wasn't aware of the contraband that he has, this man has been a valiant leader on this caravan to bring this here to the kingdom. He's not done anything wrong. In fact, if anything, he's probably the most trustworthy person we have.
The guard goes, "Coming from anyone other than a paladin, I wouldn't believe it. But you lot tend not to lie. We're keeping the contraband, and he can return. He can pick it up on his way out, but he doesn't have to go to the detention. Uncuff him." And the other one kind of takes the cuffs off of him and drops them. And he turns around and does the hand movement, like, "Yeah, get off me." And he walks over and is like, "Thanks, bud. Sorry about that. I'll explain later."
All right. And I say, thank you, officers. We won't be any more trouble.
"Thank you, Osfer."
Then yeah, we proceed.
The humans kind of are like, you notice that as you guys kind of walk through, this kind of a loading facility where they go underneath this machine that instant transmissions, all of the the stuff around the obsidian.
Okay.
The humans have put paper around it, pretty much.
Okay.
And it sends the obsidian paper and obsidian itself up through the chute to a different location.
Okay.
And then the carts kind of get put into a very futuristic stable that is like an elevator.
Okay.
And you guys are kind of at the last stage of the integration offices. And it is a larger elf woman, sitting behind the counter, and she's like, "All right, well, come on up here. Have yourself some credits."
Like they're giving credits or we're paying credits? No, Jeremy.
What?
He rolled hotness. I know he did.
Did you roll hotness?
The problem is not the fact that he rolled, but the problem is what he got.
He got a 19.
Yep.
You got a 19 on this girl? Okay. Yeah, nah. I mean, she cute. I mean, for an elf, I guess, since
Got the hot for one already.
I
guess.
When you say big, you mean like big or you mean like tall?
Like stout.
Oh.
Like muscly and also tall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, he's a dwarf, so I guess that makes sense.
I'm not.
This is an elf. Oh, you're talking about Milo.
Yeah, I'm talking about Milo.
That's what you see.
A little less bulky than that. But
No, dear Lord, no.
he's like, "Oh, I see it's your you guys' first times in the city."
Yes, it is.
Well, you can go ahead. We don't accept that rudimentary gold and platinum bullcrap. That stuff's better used for technology. So we go ahead and use credits. If you'd like to transfer any of your money into credits, I can get that for you right here.
Okay. Yes. What would one platinum piece get me?
Well, one platinum piece is 100 gold. So it'd be about 100 credits.
All right. Then that is. I will trade you one platinum piece for now.
Alrighty. She takes the platinum piece.
Okay.
And why am I the campaign is the question. She takes the platinum piece and slides you like what looks to be a small rectangle piece of plastoid metal that has kind of a symbol on the front of it. That is the symbol of a leaf.
Okay.
Freaking
She's
got
like-
credit cards over there.
Yeah, this is going to. All you'll have to do is walk up and scan it, and it'll keep a tally if you go ahead and flip it over on the back.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And whenever you do, it kind of brings up a tally. It's 100 credits.
Oh.
Okay.
geez.
I say, while we're here, and we have some downtime, we're trying to find any maybe magic users or potentially any strong scientist type to help us with a side small project. If that's not allowed, then we won't. But it was just something my friend and I talked about.
We've got a few different things that you guys can check out. You will be discussing, I'm assuming if you came in with the rest of the caravan, you guys will be talking to the king later tonight. But until then, we have our observatory and museum.
Okay.
And then we have the local college, but if you ask me, I'd just go for the observatory because them college folk they tend to like to party more than they like to learn.
Sounds like it's right up Milo's alley. All right, then that is what we will do. Thank you so much for your time.
All right, and how about you, little cutie? You want to trade any of your gold for credits?
Sure. Why not?
Have them all. I don't care.
Take all of my gold, all of it. All right, so how much you gonna switch?
Oh, I probably should look at how much I have.
Yeah, probably.
Equipment. Oh, I got 20. I'll trade 10 gold pieces.
Okay.
That's 10 credits.
Here you go. And she slides you a card. It looks the same as his, but it has 10 credits on it.
And no, you cannot borrow mine.
No, you can't borrow my credit card. Get off my back.
And I'm like, oh, well, thank you. What is your name, by the way?
My name's Rebecca, sweetie.
Rebecca.
Well, Rebecca, Milo Thorngage at your service.
Don't give him the money, Milo. Else you'll be turned into a girl.
And it was nice to meet you. And then I can follow Kanan wherever he's going.
The copper pieces will be your credits, by the way.
Okay.
Oh, copper will?
So,
Okay.
yeah, I already went ahead and added 100 to yours and 10 to his. So.
Oh, shoot. All right.
And Sven kind of walks up behind him and goes, well, hello, Rebecca. And he kind of has to lean down because he's gotten taller. He leans down to see through the window, and he's like, here you go. I'd like just my usual. And she's like, all right, Sven, have you gotten taller? I could have swore the other day I could barely see you over the counter. Now, well, now I'm having trouble seeing you over the counter. And she slides back his credit card, and he kind of puts it into his pocket.
Okay.
I turn to Kanan. I'm like, I mean, I know he's lived here longer than us, but is it weird that he already knows? Like, it's like he's been here before.
I was thinking the same thing. If they don't have a good relationship with the elves, why would he be a regular?
Yeah, let's ignore it for now, but we probably definitely keep an eye on this.
Right. We have two options here. We have some time to kill, from what I understand. We can either go see the observatory or the college, or we can split up. See what we can find out.
Well, I definitely want to get myself checked out, just to be on the safe side.
Then how about you head to the college and I will head to the observatory. And if we find anything, we'll message each other.
Yeah. Okay, we can cover more ground that way. Just be on your guard.
Always am.
And as you guys leave this area, the inside of the sphere is, since the outside's like completely opaque and you can't see through it, other than like maybe 10 feet in, the inside is this massive, bustling, like almost utopia where there's floating platforms and bridges. There's like carriages and stuff that kind of like lift up off the ground and hover. There's like along the outside of it, like goes down probably like 500 stories into the ground, into a sphere. And just kind of in the middle, there is a spire kind of supporting the whole thing.
Oh, jeez.
So imagine Bespin, pretty much, but like if you copied Bespin like 20 times and then stuck it back into each other.
Oh my god! All right. All right. Where to start? Does the map work here as well?
As you go to bring it up, it actually brings up just a restricted page, pretty much, and the rest is blacked out, and it says, "For more information, please see a local tourist attraction."
Of course. All right. Well, how do I find the tourist attraction if I don't have a map to go find the tourist attraction?
Whenever you say that, a little elf pops up and is like, "Hello, hello, I'm down here."
Oh, hello there. Can I help you?
Map for sale, 10 credits.
Sure. Thank you. And I give him 10 credits.
No, you don't.
I don't? Apparently I don't.
Give him your credit card.
Yeah.
So you hold it out because he holds up a little cube, and he's like, "Just swipe your card, 10 credits."
Oh, it's a square, isn't it?
Yes.
So I swipe it through, and I imagine that it's like I can't get it right. Like the magnetic strip isn't quite right.
So you do like 3 times trying to get it through.
Go ahead.
She looks over at Milo and goes, "Hey, 10 credits map. Know where you're going."
Oh god, that's all he has. I say don't worry. I'll cover it as well. I'll pay for his. And I swipe.
Oh. Okay. Whenever you do that, in your head, now there's just 2 maps.
Oh god.
And after you swipe, and of course the money goes through, he's like, "I probably should have told you this. You can't actually buy it for someone unless he has your credit card."
Could I have a refund and then have him buy it?
Sorry, no refunds. Don't have the refund machine.
Oh.
Brand new to this kingdom and I'm already getting ripped off. Okay. Okay. Fine. Milo. Here is my card. You are free to swipe it.
Oh, okay. Sure.
He
And I
lets you
I
swipe up.
swipe the card.
All right, another 10 out of your inventory. You're down to 70 credits.
Yep.
30 credits for a map. That's cool.
How did you trade so much?
Huh?
What?
I only had like 20 gold pieces.
You should have had. You should have had more than that. You should have had a platinum piece.
You should have 5 platinum pieces,
Oh.
each worth 100 golds. 100 gold.
Oh. Never mind.
Cause I'm like,
I mean,
you did 10. I'm like, that's not gonna be enough.
Yeah, straight up walks outside and just like, right, to breathe air, $10. It's like, oh, that's unfortunate.
am I able to go back to Rebecca and get more pieces?
Yes.
Okay. I get the map, and then I will head back to Rebecca.
Okay. This kid literally stopped you like right outside the door. So you kind of walk back in, and she looks up from some paperwork, and she goes, "Oh, you're back, sweetie. That little kid out front already swindled you out of your 10 gold."
No, not quite. I realized I wanted to change more money into whatever credits we got here.
Okay. How much would you like to transfer?
I have. I have. Like, can I trade in 3 platinum pieces?
Dear God.
Ooh, big spender. I like to see that. Just make sure you don't, get it all taken from you in a dark alleyway or something, sweetie.
Foreshadow.
So I've added
don't worry.
300
I
copper onto your account. Credits onto your account. And she slides the card back over.
Thank you, Rebecca. You have been a gem. Till next time we meet. And I kind of give her some, like, I kind of tip my imaginary hat that I don't actually wear. And then I go back outside.
All right, so you meet back up with Kanan and Sven, and Sven's like, "Oh yeah, I probably should have told you guys. This little kid," and he's already running off. Like, he usually does this to newcomers. You gotta watch your money around here. People, you can usually find it cheaper somewhere else. And he walks over to a board, like a hollow board, and he taps it twice, and it pops up a bunch of wanted posters. He swipes, and then it's a bunch of missing posters, and then he swipes again, and it is maps for sale, 5 gold, or 5 credits.
Well, it was for a good cause, I guess.
Real quick, Sven,
I know.
just been meaning to ask you, how do you know so much about this place? If the kingdom has been on the outs with the elves for however long.
Well, I, have adventured with Gerald and Rage and them for a while. I was kind of doing the same thing that I'm doing with you guys now, until they started not being the nicest to me, and so the king took me back.
You smell that Milo? This is out of game. You smell that Milo? Smells like bullcrap.
Yeah. Smell like bitch in here.
I kind of want to. Sorry, I wanted to roll insight, see if he was being honest about that.
That's exactly what I was gonna do too. So
Okay.
I got an 18.
Good, because I got a rock.
Milo, he's lying.
I got a 12.
You said he was lying?
Yes.
He was straight up about that. He's like, he's lying.
Oh.
With me, he's like, he could be lying, but you're not sure.
Like, he's probably right. Dude, it's like, no, straight up, you can tell.
I'm like, I kind of just play it off because I don't want to give it away. I'm like, okay, likely story.
I kind of want to play it off. I totally believe you, Sven.
Wait, I didn't say likely story because that's exactly what I say when I don't believe something.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, all right, Finn. No harm done. Just just asking you. Just curious is all. Well, I guess we should see what we can find in this town. I'm gonna go find the medical place or the scientist to get myself a checkup. I don't think this eyeball is normal.
Well, if you wanted to, I know Kanan doesn't like this too much, but I could just take it off your hands.
Take what off my hands?
He pulls his glove off and he's like, transference.
What?
The thing that's ailing you, I could take it for and hold onto it for a while until we can find a way to get rid of it.
I mean, nothing's really ailing me. I'm just kind of giving myself a once over. And so I don't need you to, take on whatever's happened to me. I'll be fine. You've been through enough, Sven.
Go ahead and both of you roll a perception check.
Oh boy.
A 16.
That is a let's see. Perception. That is a 24.
Ooh.
You can tell that whenever Milo turns him down, he kind of clenches his fist and then puts back on his glove. And he's like, all right, well, usually whenever I come here, I like to gamble. So if you need me, I'll be in the casino.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. Kanan, real quick.
Kanan, need to talk to you in the alleyway, out of earshot.
Well, I guess I.
Man, it's a good thing Cybot can't talk, because he'd straight up just be like, we don't trust you. I mean, we trust you.
But after, I assume Sven walks away.
Yes.
Okay. I'm like, hey, Kanan, real quick. He's totally lying about. Why is that funny? I'm trying to be serious.
Just the way you turn to him, and he's like, he's lying. He's a liar.
That's exactly what a liar would say.
Actually, go ahead and roll another perception check for me.
God damn it.
Both of us or just him?
Just him.
13.
Gosh darn.
Ooh, okay. So keep going.
Oh god. I'm like, I got a sense that he wasn't being truthful with us about what he was saying about why he knew so much about this place.
That's what I thought.
He also really wanted to touch me. So that definitely makes me think that something is wrong with me, or something is happening inside that he knows about and wants.
Which means it's probably not an illness that's inside of you, but something powerful.
Yeah. So
All right. Then, change of plans. We're not separating.
yeah, I was gonna suggest the same thing because just in case he circles back around, as much as he most likely, if he wanted to, could easily, if he got the jump on me, I wouldn't be able to stop him as easily as if we were together.
As you guys are talking, you can kind of hear behind you, what, do you not trust your friend?
Oh, God.
And I look over and I'm like, what? What are you talking about?
Well, I was eavesdropping, hoping to get some dirt so I can make more money. It seems like you don't trust your friend that just walked away.
No. This is how friends talk. We talk about each other all the time.
I'm not stupid.
I kind of put my hand up to Milo, and not that I would tell him to shut up, but just, like, hold on. So what if we don't trust him? What are you going to do?
I'm gonna go tell him unless you pay me 10 more credits.
All right. Well,
Or
hold on, Milo.
okay.
I get down, like they're super small, right? Is it a child?
Yeah, it's a child.
I get down to their level, and
What's worse than a predator? What's worse than a rapist?
a child? No. I say, look. Do you like living here?
No.
No. Okay. Then how would you feel if something bad were to happen to this place? And there were no heroes around to stop that from happening, and you ended up dying from it. And you couldn't make any more money or cheat people out. If you go tell him what you just heard, that could happen. But if you help us, you could be a hero. And being a hero gets you a lot of money and recognition.
Yeah.
He's kind of rubbing his chin. And his mouth is covered with, like, food, it looks like cake or something. And he's saying that, he's like, or both of you give me 10 credits, and then I go to him, and he pays me 20 credits to tell him what I just learned from you two. So then I make 40 credits.
Or we can just
You good over there?
How about this, kid?
Say it.
And I kind of get up to him. Like, how tall is he compared to me?
About 3 inches shorter than you.
Okay. I get up to him just really close. And I'm like, kid, do you know what it feels like to die? Just an honest question.
Oh.
Not a threat.
You did what? Okay, I'm sorry. I will continue. It just...
Do you know what
I can just imagine Milo walking up to a child going, do you know what it feels like to die? The kid's like, well,
I'm going somewhere with this.
I can't say that I've died before.
Well, I can. And if you play your cards right, and you won't have to feel that way. But if you keep pushing us, I can't promise that something might happen to you. Now, me and my friend over here, we're honorable people. We're trying to protect this place, this world.
You threatened a child.
I haven't threatened anybody yet. But in order to do that, we can't have little pieces of shit like you going around and just telling anybody what they heard and trying to scam people out of their hard-earned money. Now, we can do this one of two ways. You walk away, and we don't, or I should say, you walk away, and I won't feel the need to strangle you. Or you do exactly what you want to do. Tell our friend about whatever you think you heard. And then we have 2 dead bodies on our hands. Now, you wouldn't want that, would you?
He looks at you, and he looks back at Kanan. He looks at you again. He goes, "I'm gonna go eat ice cream." And kind of walks away.
Exactly. You go have all the ice cream you want. Here, as I'm feeling generous, get yourself some extra sprinkles on that, and I throw him 10 more credits.
Okay, so you throw him the credit card.
Oh.
No,
he
no, you
catches
don't.
it.
No, you don't.
He looks down at the credit card, and he looks up at you.
I forgot.
And he looks down at the credit card again.
No. I retcon that back. I don't throw him. I forgot.
If that's what happens, I pull out the shotgun and I cock it.
No.
Oh.
I go. So as he goes to walk away, I forgot about that. So that's my bad.
No, you've already thrown it. This is how this is playing out.
I'm taking it back. I thought I was throwing coins.
No, you threw him your credit card.
No, I didn't. Can we please take that back so I can
Sure.
know exactly what I'm
doing? But just keep in mind, whenever you pay people here, it is a credit card.
I know now.
He's about to throw him $310.
God, bring it. I go,
Walks back in to Rebecca and is like, "I need more money and a new card."
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. You go have all the ice cream you want. In fact, here, let me give you some extra coins to get yourself some extra sprinkles. Just for being, a nice, upstanding citizen. How did that sound?
And he kind of squints at you, but he holds out the little square machine.
And I swipe the card and give him 10 credits.
Good God. Okay. No, hey. Works with him. He just made $80, and he kind of skips off.
Wait, how did he make $80? What did you do?
No, he didn't make $80. He got, what, 30...
He got 30 from me. I know that.
He got 40. He got half.
Oh, God. I was about to say, Jeremy, what did you give him?
Oh, no, I paid him 10, and then...
I paid him 30 for the maps.
Yeah, each of you...
Oh, yeah.
No, he made 50 then. Because... Oh, no, because you... No, never mind.
No.
So,
Yeah.
20 from each of you, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys
So,
hustled.
when I wait till he's out of earshot, and I turn back to Kanan, and I'm like, I know what you're going to say, and before you say it, I wasn't actually going to kill the little guy. I was just trying to intimidate him so he would go away.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
Sorry, just give me
What happened?
1 second.
Oh,
Oh no.
what happened?
Oh no.
It's okay. Everything is gonna be okay.
I say I understand. What? What?
Hello to the kid.
Okay.
Yeah, it almost
No.
was.
Yeah, you guys keep talking.
I say no, I understand. Right now, we can't really trust anything here. And when there's children running around trying to make scams off of people, you have to do what you have to do.
Now, granted, I still think we probably need to keep a better, even more of an eye on Sven, because not sure how much of my threat actually made it through, and so he might end up telling Sven, which I mean, it really doesn't matter.
If he does, he
risky,
does.
Yeah. At this point, I think we should definitely go see if someone can figure out what's going on with me, because to find out why Sven wanted to take it on so, he was adamant about wanting to touch me, which is very weird.
And well, as you guys are saying this, you get a tap on your shoulder, Milo.
Oh God.
And
And I look to see which direction the tap was coming from.
over your shoulder, it's Cybot standing there, and he holds out his hand with something in it.
All right. And I hold out my hand.
It's the heart of the child.
What do you got there, buddy?
He drops the little square machine, and it has blood on the corner of it.
Oh my
and then he
God!
puts down his arm and walks away.
Oh!
Yeah, he didn't realize that you were just bluffing.
Oh man!
And I'm like,
The kid's not dead though. Don't worry.
Can we go find the kid?
I mean, yeah, you can head in the direction that he went.
I'm going to.
oh my God.
You were very, very intimidating. What can I say? And so Cybot was like, "Yeah, okay."
Yeah, but
This little brat's gonna go tell Sven. Conk. So you kind of head where he was, and it was in between two buildings.
Okay.
And like as you turn the corner, you see the kid upside down in a trash can.
Oh God.
Okay. So
I run over to the trash can and kind of knock it over so I can pull the kid out.
you knocked the
the
trash can over with the kid in it, where I could just pick him up. But okay, knock him over, damage him more. It's fine.
The trash can falls over, and the kid kind of like rolls out, and like a few trash bags roll onto him. And he's got like a head wound, but he's still breathing.
Is he unconscious?
Yes.
Okay. It's like, well, good news. He's alive. Bad news is, bad news is he's alive as well, because obviously Cybot's the one who attacked him, so he's going to tell them that that I attacked him. So we better hurry with whatever we're doing. Let's just leave that kid to, sleep it off. Maybe he'll forget.
Actually,
Maybe.
Kanan, you notice this, but the black veins kind of surge a little bit. You don't feel this, Milo, but you do hear, or you can solve the problem by killing the kid now.
Oh,
I don't hear that though. I just see the veins, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And I kind of like just rub my eyes and like, what the?
Here's what we're gonna do. We are going to let's see. I don't know if my backpack would be. How big is he? He's short.
Child size.
Child size. Like could I pull a like a Luke and Yoda and like put him on my back?
Yeah, you can put him in the backpack.
Okay. I'm go- This is gonna sound very weird, but I'm going to. Oh, that sounds super odd, but I have good intent behind it. I'm going to put the kid in the backpack.
You're gonna take the unconscious bleeding child from the dumpster alleyway into your rucksack.
Do I want to do that? I just don't want to waste another spell slot on healing somebody else.
Yeah, that's the funniest part about being a paladin. Like, because if you're too nice, you use all your spell slots on just healing people.
Oh man, that's what most of my spells are nothing but like protection and like healing. So, I'm going to. Yeah. Nope. You know what? I'm gonna look at not Davey. Milo, and say.
Looks at Davey across the dimensions.
I'm going to.
Help me, Davey Wan Kenobi.
I'm going to. Yeah. I'm gonna look at Milo and just be like, this child was damaged because of us or hurt because of us, but.
Yes, I know. We should do the right thing.
Or kill him.
I am. Can we tell if this kid was homeless or not, or was he just like a brat running around?
It's like a 50-50 toss-up. Like, his clothes are dirty, but they're not raggedy. So he could be expected by a loving mother and father expecting him home anytime. Or he could be a little trash panda.
Because if he was a trash panda, I would take him, but I don't want to become like a kidnapper. And
I know.
I like how this went from like, we're gonna get in there, we're gonna find Sinrin, we're gonna kill Rothmere, to oh god, we've abducted a child.
We're still gonna do that, but the problem is somebody's shadow decided to go and beat up a kid. I can't.
I know this is my fault. But at this moment, I don't think carrying around an unconscious bloody kid will be the best look for us. He's alive. How about we, hide him, make sure he's safe. We do whatever we need to do here, and then we can come back to him, and then, do whatever we need to do.
Okay. Golly.
Proceed to leave child in trash can.
No.
DM, I'm going to leave my bedroll, so like basically make him comfortable. And I'm gonna leave him my rations. And then we'll leave.
Okay. You kind of set him down. Your bedroll's much bigger than him, so he's definitely cozy. The air is kind of like fluctuating between like a gentle breeze and warm, so it's not like he's gonna freeze to death out here. But
okay.
The blanket is nice for him.
Okay.
And he just kind of lays there, almost lifeless. And you guys head out.
Okay. And then I look at Milo and I say we were told to probably head to the observatory, but if you'd rather head to the college, we can.
I think finding out if there's anything wrong with me would be at least somewhat of a priority.
Right, I understand that, but we need to figure out which location we would rather do that at.
Oh, yes. Where do you think would be the best place? Let's look
Well,
at the map.
Well, she said that the best spot would be the observatory. She believes the college is too full of partiers.
Yeah, the observatory would probably be a good place to start.
Let's over
Whenever
there.
you guys go to bring up the map, half of it is blacked out, and like you can only see like the bridge that you're on and like a few floors underneath you, and then the rest of the map says, "Please see buyer for more information."
Oh God. Oh, we bought the map from the stupid unconscious kid.
And we're gonna stop that one there and then jump back over to Serena.
Yes.
And then we're probably gonna be wrapping this up soon. But your boy's home. He wakes you up by like going like, hey, you awake? Hey.
Right.
And then he kind of kicks the tree and it shakes the hammock a little bit.
I'm awake.
And he's sitting in like formal attire, but like housewear almost, on the bench next to the thing. He's like, I went and got your flowers. They're in the room that I set up for you to sleep in with a very nice bed, but you decided to sleep out here with the flowers.
No, I fell asleep, by the way. I just accidentally fell asleep waiting for you. Wasn't intentional.
Oh, okay, well, no harm, no foul. Just work meticulously on this place. I've talked to a few different people. They haven't gotten me any information on the priest. The food's done whenever you're ready to eat. The dragon was acting weird. You know anything about that?
I mean, I tried to talk to him, and he kind of snuffed his nose at me.
You can actually understand that thing?
Yeah, I can talk to him. Why can't you?
It just kind of makes grunt noises at me. Must not like me or something. And he stands up from the chair, and he's like, "Oh, all right. Well, I'll be in the dining room whenever you feel like you want to eat."
I can come right behind you. It's fine.
All right, perfect. I needed to discuss with you your friend Kanan.
What did he do? Or not do?
He hasn't done anything yet, but I'd like to broker a new deal with you.
What's that?
I want him to be my best man.
God.
So, from what I've gathered, to make these rings work, I need to be in a pure state of mind. And one of those things is to not have any nemesis feel ill will towards me. So I was going to see if you could convince him to be my best man.
Oh God. Oh.
It's gonna be a really hard thing to do.
Completely understandable. The second part of that deal was I was going to return you back to your party until future notice.
Why?
Well, so you'll have more time to convince Kano. I'm not such a bad guy. You agree with me, right?
This is the man in the spiked armor.
He's
No,
in formal
he
attire.
Yeah, he looks nice now. I mean, you did technically kill Milo. Did you put anything in him? You just squished him together?
I kind of took the obsidian shard that was stabbed into my neck and kind of jammed it in there. He was missing some vertebrae, so I've kind of replaced that. Shouldn't be any negative side effects, but I often don't do surgeries on halflings with obsidian.
Good lord.
Oh.
Okay. That's good to know. So how am I supposed to convince Kanan that you're good? Because that's gonna be his biggest argument. You know that, right?
Well, I don't know. Find something he wants or something, and I'll attempt to accomplish it. While I didn't mean to, okay, that's a lie. I did mean to kill the short one. He was in my face. I gave him 3 warnings, and yet he did not back down. I feel like he deserved it. His little shadow stabbed me, so I feel like I was in self-defense. Obviously, no one else sees it that way. But other than that, I've done nothing but defend myself and attempt to make a good standing for you.
And what about the guy you almost smashed to death?
The guy almost smacked Beth.
Yeah, you took him by his face and smashed him in the ground. I mean, to be fair, I don't care for him, but it's not the point.
Oh, I completely forgot about him. I didn't kill him, did I?
No, you just smashed him in the ground.
No harm, no foul then, right?
That's fair. So I didn't.
Well, also, another thing. I've just remembered, he was the one who stabbed me. So, again, self-defense.
Does have
Well,
a
maybe
point.
next time you
Don't help him.
come out in spiky armor and be rude to everyone.
Well,
That could
while
help
I
too.
don't know why I'm here, and I don't know why my armor looks this way, I do much like it, and the only other people I can imagine that I was mean to was the 2 elves attempting to fornicate in the cart.
You do realize. Never mind.
Does not mention the fact that he's murdered a group of bandits to get this castle. He kind of fixes his hair a little bit, like parts it over to the side. He's like, by the way, what is your opinion on this castle?
I told you already. I want one by the water and the woods. You have a fire moat and a fire dragon here. So.
Right. Well, at least you are very stick to your guns with that. But as I said before, I do plan on releasing you after our meal, which I hope that you enjoy. I had the skeleton papyrus. He did ask you what your favorite meal was, correct?
My God, it's spaghetti.
Okay.
Oh,
Uh,
Oh, she She's coming back on.
Okay. Did I miss something? What did I miss?
We had the skeleton cook dinner.
Oh, you cut
It
out. That's
is
fine.
okay. Is that where it cut up?
No. I don't know.
Oh,
Wait, hold on. It was a little back. You were saying I was sticking to my guns to the castle. That's what it was.
oh. Well, after that, he was like, "Well, I fully intend on releasing you to do your end of this broker deal. Um, but in the meantime, please enjoy this meal that the skeleton papyrus has created for us." He told me it was a pasta dish with local venison and tomato sauce from the garden.
So, two things then. Actually, three. What about the bandits you killed for this? They don't count. That was not self-defense. You came and you took the castle.
Well, they were bandits. I mean,
That's
like,
true. They're correct.
they probably took
Okay.
the
Go
castle
to
from
help
someone
him.
else.
We're just gonna agree to disagree on the bandits. We'll leave that alone. Okay, next thing. I did not get your point about the mirror. So you want to explain to me?
Oh, do you have it with you?
It's in my bedroom.
Oh, well, on your way out, make sure to grab that. Well, just like you, it has a special effect whenever it's in direct moonlight.
Are you saying it glows?
Well, amongst other things, yes.
Wait, hold on. What else does it do? And I've never seen your tattoo. What is yours?
Well, that's something that I must keep secret for now.
No. If I'm to be your wife, I need to know that. I'm pretty sure you know
Well,
mine. I mean, who wouldn't know mine?
it was the talk of the family for a while. And he kind of sits not at the main chair, but he does sit on kind of one of the side chairs in the kitchen or in the dining area. And a few of the maids bring out the spaghetti and put him put him where he's sitting and then across from him.
So, you still not going to tell me what else the mirror does?
Oh, I'll allow you to figure that one out on your own. Just keep the shadow away from it. Black mirrors and the rogue shadows tend to meld together sometimes.
So don't let the penny thief have my shiny mirror. Yeah, that's what I'll do. She kind of rolls her eyes about it. Okay, last thing then. Why was a human here today? And what deal do you have with him?
The human Stitch?
Yeah, that one.
Well, this castle, he worked with the bandits beforehand. After dispersing of the bandits' life essence into the garden, um, he showed up, questioned me. I threatened to kill him. He didn't budge and instead offered a new deal. Apparently, he was running obsidian shipments, and he was running shards of obsidian to this location. I have no clue what that's all about. But He just asked for all of the obsidian back, and so I had the skeletons comb the building.
And that's it. You don't know anything else?
More than likely that he's not to be trusted, and that's coming from me.
I mean, you are technically the son of the most powerful family in Vitra, so yeah, it makes sense. And you still hold your deal. My friends don't get harmed, even if they're on the grounds. I had to threaten Papyrus, and I felt bad about it.
You threatened Papyrus? Oof, very cold. But no, I don't plan on staying at this castle for very long. It would not make for a great reunion if you were to lead your little party back here in some vain attempt of attack or something. But no, I plan on finding you your castle next to the ocean in the woods.
No killing. No blood, right?
He kind of like looks down and then he looks back up and he's like, if the fate allows it, I will broker deals with them as well.
Fine. And we'll work. No, but you still have to answer my question, though. And I want a straight answer, not a mirror answer. Ever since I've been adopted by the Tonos, you have had your eye on me. Why?
Well, this answer won't suffice, and I can already tell that. But you're more special than I think you realize.
Defines. If you mean the gods,
Your
I mean,
little...
that's the thing.
What? What?
The gods like me. You should know this. Part of the reason
Oh,
I
no.
was banished.
I didn't hear what you said. Sorry.
Oh, my
He's
bad.
like, well, that along with the prophecy behind you.
Do you know what it means?
I believe I do.
And it means...
What I have come to believe is, and it supports my case a little bit better now that we're here, but I believe that there is almost a telepathic bond between you and a higher being, higher than the deities, almost as if there's like one central deity controlling everything. I know that makes no sense, but from what I've learned in the old world and then what I've learned so far in this new one, it seems to be the best conclusion I can come to.
Okay, then how do you explain I was talking to Kanan and I showed him my tattoo, which the moon was full, by the way. And when I told him about my prophecy, I guess something came off of me, hit one of the elves, and then somehow you were here. Can you explain that?
Well, I was. The last thing I remember was that I was standing in the field in my old armor, and then I was suddenly standing around a fire in the new one, and this surge of memories that I don't believe were my own invaded my head, causing me to remember things that I have never been a part of, such as the names of the two elves that were in the cart, who I've never seen before, but I remembered their names. Almost as if I stepped into the shoes of the man who was there before.
But it was only for like a split second.
No, I still have his memories, and the ones from the old world are fleeting.
That's interesting. Fine. I will try to convince Kanan. I don't know how good it will be, but I will try. And if he refuses,
Well, if he refuses, hopefully I will have figured out something else by then. But if not, the rings will not work, and I will not be able to complete what I'm trying to do.
and that is
Create the perfect bond.
so. Why do you think we would create the perfect bond?
Well, given our history and the pussy, and, well, since we were little, I believe. Wait a minute. And he kind of like puts his pounds his hand to the table, and he goes, "You have me monologuing all of this information, and yet you've done nothing for me yet."
Yeah, you haven't asked. You've demanded, and then you are brutal, and then you end up kicking the tree that I'm sleeping in. So, how's that any different?
How's it any different? The things that I've explained to you so far could get me killed, let alone destroyed the plans that I have. Now, I've been trying to suppress myself this whole time for your sake, but I feel my rage boiling.
And what do you want? You better not want my pennies, because you're not getting them.
I would like for you to eat some spaghetti and leave.
So let me get this right. You want me to eat and then leave?
Yes, find Kanan, convince him of the wrong actions that I will apologize for, so we can make amends.
No promises then.
Well, just know, I've always got my eye out for you.
I'm sure you do.
And with that, he kind of leans back in his chair and grabs the spaghetti plate and starts eating.
Fine. I guess I'll eat.
The spaghetti's pretty cold. It would have good flavor if it was hot, but it's been sitting on the table for probably 30 minutes. So.
Of course. Leave it to the woman to make it cold.
I mean, cold spaghetti is still pretty good. I'm just gonna say
I mean,
that.
it's not bad.
I mean,
It's
yeah.
Anyways, so I guess I eat and I finish. Okay, fine. Do you have transportation for me to get there? Do you know
I
where
do.
he is?
He gets up from the table and kind of like wipes him, takes the like handkerchief off of his lap and sets it back on the table. And then the maids kind of come in to clean up the mess, and he starts walking towards the front door, and he's like, "Please follow me."
Before I do, I'm gonna go upstairs and grab my mirror, I guess. Yeah,
Perfect.
maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. And he's waiting for you outside, and the dragon's just kind of waiting there too. And the dragon looks at you and then looks at him, and he looks up at it and kind of does the like, "What are you looking at?" And the dragon puffs out smoke and then looks back at you, and to him it just sounds like, but to you it's, "Why must he think his arrogance is greater than mine?"
Well, I mean, to be fair, you both have a really bad arrogance problem. But where we come from, he's technically prince of where I live, so he's gonna have a big head sometimes, all the time. So I can't apologize for him, but I'm sorry that I'm with him, that you have to be upset about it.
The dragon looks back at you and then back at him, and kind of like lays down, like sits down pretty much. He goes, "If I wasn't trapped here, I'd kill him."
How are you trapped here? You have wings, don't you?
And he kind of looks down, and he has this huge chain around his leg, or like around his legs. They're all kind of chained together.
Rothmere, did you put those on him?
Rothmere is like still looking at the dragon and looks back at you. He goes, "What?"
The chains on his legs. Are they yours?
Again, no. This creature and its bindings were here, along with the fire moat as well. You keep criticizing me over my fire moat. It was here whenever I arrived.
I don't know why you like fire. So are you telling me that you could let him go if I
I
asked
have
you
no
to?
clue where the keys are.
Then I guess we're going to find them, huh?
Are you really going to halt your return back to your party over a dragon?
Well, he's been nice to me, at least. He might be a little rough, but he's been nice. And yes, what if I want to delay it? Then what?
Well, I can't stop you. The areas that we've already searched, there's very few areas where it couldn't be. They did not search, I had the skeletons not search your private quarters. And then I think that's the only area we have not searched for the keys. Because trust me, ridding this thing from this castle would be a favor for me.
But you called it a guard dog, so that's not very smart. And
Well,
he's
this
a
thing-
living being. We agreed no killing.
He kind of like puts up his hands and then like clenches them a little bit, and he points to it with one hand. He's like, "This thing has attempted to light me on fire 5 times since I've been here."
Well, have you been nice to him at all? You've probably
I have
been
not.
rude and stomped on him like everything else.
I have not laid a finger on him. And the dragon kind of like looks back at him and does not take being pointed at kindly, and kind of does like a spit, like a and a fireball hits him, and his necklace lights up, and it like doesn't affect him, and it kind of goes past him. He's like, "Again, not a finger on him, or a word spoke to him. I do not know the language that you guys have been speaking, but I have not said a word or touched him, and yet he does this."
You could not You could be nice and not point at him. That's rude.
Well, I can solve your little conundrum right here, if you could convince him to let me get close enough.
What are you going to do?
I will destroy the chains binding him here.
And you won't kill him?
Well, no. While his fire breath does not affect me, I'm pretty sure his claws would.
I'm not that great of a talker. Excuse me, Mr. Dragon.
The dragon, looks back over you. He's like, yes?
If my fiance would be kind enough to remove your bindings, could you possibly not kill him?
He kind of looks like he's pondering it, and he's like, freedom, but not able to kill him. I'll accept the deal. And he kind of moves where the thick part of the chain is closer to you guys.
Okay. Okay. You can do his bindings off, and he promises not to kill you.
He kind of smirks whenever you say promises not to kill him, and he walks over and he picks up the chains, and these are thick chains.
Oi.
And you can see that his shoulders tense up, and he pulls the chains apart, and it busts the link. And he drops it, and then takes a few steps back and goes, the ones on his claws can be undone if he hits it up against a tree or something, but I'm not getting too close.
No. How about this? You come with me, and you take them off. And I grab his hand, and we're going to take them off your claws. So please don't swipe.
The dragon kind of sighs and lays down on its side so you can get to the 4 chains.
And I look at Rothmere. Okay, there you go. And I'll even get closer with you.
He doesn't put up too much of a fuss whenever he walks with you up there, and he takes the bindings, and now that you're closer, you can see that his belt is giving him the strength, but he kind of jams his fingers into the keyhole and rips the metal open, and kind of drops it, and then he does that to the other 3 as well.
Can I?
And then once the dragon's free, the dragon kind of gets up and stretches out its wings and jumps up and starts hovering.
And then he dive bombs Rothmere.
And then he just explodes. No, and he's like, "Thank you."
Welcome. I do hope to see you again somewhere in the future.
Keep an eye out for the sky, because me and my brothers will know about you. And he kind of flaps up a couple times and flies off.
Yay! I saved the dragon.
And as he flies off, he hits a dome barricade almost, and then he just disappears.
And see what happens when you're nice, Rothmere? And no killing? Guess what? You can make friends. I just made a friend with a dragon. And not tried to kill him.
There's some things that I guess I don't understand about this world, and that seems to be one of them. But you have that under control. And he kind of starts heading back towards the bridge.
I guess I'm supposed to follow him.
You guys kind of get to like the middle of the bridge, and Ruthmere stops, and he's like, "This is as far as I'm going to go. The second you cross this threshold, you will appear at the Elves' Kingdom, I believe is where your friends are at. It will probably be a day later, but remember, I'm not a bad guy." And he kind of smiles whenever he says that and puts his hand on his chest. And then he kind of gestures for you to go through the threshold.
Okay. I'm gonna go through the threshold.
And whenever you do, you kind of appear in front of this big bubble dome on a peninsula with two heavily armored guards kind of just standing there. And that is the cutoff point.
Dang it!
Blurp.
It's hitting that 120 message right there.
Yeah.
Jeez.
All right. Well, I will stop the stream real quick.